Hello, my heroes and villains, me, the ever-illustrious Sausage Grand Mate of Slime Extraordinaire. There it is.
Vengeance will be mine.
Paimon just wants to take a while to actually show up to surprise me. Sapensi, check the schedule. It's there for a reason. Anyway, we're back in Goes to Tariq. When we last left off, Joel heckin' died. He was gonna be executed and went kaboom. Right, I can't just futz around here because it's real time. But yeah, Joel was gonna be executed. They put him in the chair and the chair exploded. So that was cool. We have to save him even though he doesn't want to be saved. Alright then, 4 minutes from now. I also forgot to remember the voice that I was doing for him, so we're gonna find out what we're doing for Sissel again. This chair will short out and explode and you'll die. It's very sad. If I stop the explosion, then you'll be executed and you'll still die. Sorry, sorry I was ever born. I have to protect you from the explosion, stop the execution. The key to the whole thing must be this chair. I apologize for all your trouble. Could you stop with the insincere comments? Alright, what do we got? What are the buttons? There's a button. We cannot... Well, the palm's already here. It's not illegal anymore. We cannot get up, so we have to go into the flower vase. Thought we were going to the guy's arm. How's it going down there? We just finished setting up the chair. We're all prepared. I see! It's time. Please bring in the prisoner. Yes. Yes. But that chair! It hasn't been used in a long time. What if Cinda with the resub? Thank you for the resub, the wonderful Cinda Play. Everyone make sure to go follow Cinda. She cool. Spin? We spin to win. Bailey, there's nothing we can do now. It's time. I mean, no, you could spend like 5 minutes dusting it off. All right, I'll send the guards to his cell. I'll have them call when they get into position. Go there. I probably don't actually want to go there, but let's see what we got over here. Oh no, I do want to go here, right, because this was not where I wanted to go actually, but he's gonna call someone, so it's fine. Right, my thought was we're gonna expose the guys trying to tunnel out in order to save Joel. That's a strange feeling of unease. How about you? How do you feel? I feel jumpy and jittery. I can't sit still. I feel like I might start dancing at any minute. If you're gonna dance, let me know. I'll get the video camera ready. That's not the voice I was giving him. I cannot remember the voice I did at all. Because I know his and Sissel's that I did last time were fairly similar. Nobody will listen to my concerns. Concerns, huh? So he's worried. That man is always worried about something. And whatever he's worried about always comes true without fail. Trick time! Listen to me, that chair is dangerous! I know, Bailey. I know, Bailey. That's why I don't advise you to sit. That's not. I know, Bailey, that's why I don't advise you to sit on it. No. It's not coming back to me at all. No, that's not what I meant! Machines like that are very sensitive to dust. If the guys throw the switch and the chair shorts out, there might be a huge explosion down there in the death chamber. Oh, come on, nothing's gonna happen. Besides, even on the off chance it does blow up, we're way up here. We'll be fine. I guess he's Southern now. I know. Why don't we go and test it out first? No way. I don't want to get blown up. You go by yourself. Which is funny because I'm pretty sure my original Sissel was Southern. The spot would be safe even if it does blow up, huh? What is it? You have a new look in your eye. If the switch in the death chamber is thrown, the chair will blow up. That's right. And if the chair blows up, that execution can't be carried out. It only stands to reason. And if there's nobody in the death chamber when the chair explodes, nobody will die. Precisely. Very nice, Sissel. You've hit upon some excellent points there. Okay, I'm starting to see a plan now. Oop, not what I want. That's what I want. Okay, so we are waiting for him to make a call now. Right now, I can only use it when it's in use. Hurry up! Getting the chair short out when nobody's around it sounds like it could be a plan. But in the past world, I can't use the phone whatever I want. These guards seem to be in a fog. Maybe I need to start over. Or consider, Sissel, we're gonna find out what happens if I do stay here. Never mind. Because we are out of time. 1! Okay. To the beginning! Therefore, we did not fail our Nuzlocke yet. No one died yet, so it's fine. Oop, not what I want. Okay, so we're gonna not go this time. I didn't commit murder, what do you mean? Stay here. Okay. I still don't have anything else to do yet, but I feel like I should be in the flower vase. A new phone call. But the phone's about to open. Let me in. I'm in position. The other two are coming to bring the prisoner to you now. Got it. Go there. Okay. So we have the emergency button. I don't know if that'll do it. Right, okay, so he's all clogged up. So he's all clogged up, which means we can't actually go. Can I open this? Alright, my jam grooved out the clog. Now get down there to Sausage Head. Go, go, go! He just like schlorps around. Hydrate. I will hydrate. Thank you for the hydrate. Don't fight me, I'm dying. In the present world, 4 minutes into the future, Sausage has been lying passed down the tunnel. Not knowing about the execution, he must have kept digging and digging. The guards didn't notice he was gone? Okay. So that is not what I have to do, apparently. So I guess Curryman's future has now changed a bit. Alright, so we got a toilet, we got a bell, got a blackboard, got a light, and that's as far as we can go. Wait, maybe Joel can read for us. It's no use. No matter how many times I try, I still can't read what it says. But this blackboard's different from the one in Prisoner D99 cell. I can tell something was written on this one. I'm glad my task wasn't to find out what this particular board says. Why not ask Joel?
Sissel, I'm sure you know this, but time is ticking. Almost down to the execution. If you don't execute a plan pretty soon, it's going to get tough.
I think I do have a plan.
Do you? I'm looking forward to seeing it.
Only problem is, I don't see a path to get there yet.
Really sorry about all this trouble you're going through for me.
Funny, you don't look the least bit sorry. I mean, he does want to die. Okay, can't interact with the toilet. I can ring the bell, though. I feel like he's like a robot or something. He's so weird. Okay, right. I need to get into the spoon. Huh? Ha-ha! Am I gonna press the emergency button? I've got his napkin. There's a bottle here. Launch the waste bin! Oh, you sure can pack it away.
A detective should eat until he reaches that critical moment.
So Luffy, so I just made a circle. Okay. I see where we're going, maybe? I can't believe Luffy's actually a detective.
That's what I always say.
And you have a young pupil that follows out advice to the letter.
What are you going to do now?
I think this is the voice I used for Sissel in the first episode.
As long as these iron bars are here, escape is impossible. Is it possible to stop the execution from here?
Probably not. I'm looking for a path now. Maybe something here will give me an idea. Okay. So I need a paper of some kind. Like a napkin. Okay. What can I do to make him take the napkin off? Do I just have to wait, maybe? Is he back in bed? No. Okay, he was still digging up his thing. Okay, yep, there it is. Wow, that's a precise moment that I have to do. Okay, and he doesn't have any room to bin it, so he's gonna flush it. Then it'll get grabbed. I'm just scouting to see if this all turns out like I do expect it to. Yeah, okay. Okay. So the fate change. Now, this puts him back underground. So the question becomes, how do I get the guards to notice? All right, give me that spoon. All right, now we wait. So how's everybody doing while we wait? This is where I could talk about the One Piece, but that's gonna be for Wednesday when we play a One Piece game. Did you see that? That huge can just went flying into the air. Oh, I give you a big head pat, Hope.
Yes, that's my ketchup can.
That is not ketchup, though. That is clearly like a can of tomato sauce. Ketchup.
I just love ketchup. Can't get enough of the stuff.
I probably have ketchup running through my veins. Garp is mid. I disagree, but he doesn't really become like Garp for me until like, I think it was like episode 6, But again, I'll talk about that on Wednesday.
I probably have ketchup running through my veins. Just can't seem to muster a laugh over that one. But it did make a kind of red O mark.
It, like, okay, I hate puns, but come on, Sissel. It should be mustard a laugh. Okay, am I gonna need to go into the spoon, or am I gonna need to call the police? Like, am I gonna have to hit the emergency button? But it's ketchup, not mustard, but those two things go together. That's why they make it the joke. Okay, let's stay in the spoon for a minute and see what happens. We go together. Wop, wop, pull it up. It's an O. I can go back to digging, he say.
Sausage Head sure looks happy.
So now he's seen the O paper, he'll go down to the tunnel to dig. Maybe this is the chance I've been waiting for. So, by doing this, technically nothing has changed.
Here comes my escorts.
Uh-oh, I haven't found my path yet.
I see mine quite clearly. The path to the chair, that is.
What do I do? We stay with the spoon. Oh, okay. Because we still want the thing to... We still want the chair to explode. We just want everybody to not be in there when it happens. Okay, we can't do anything with the power distributor. This appears to be some kind of control panel. I might be able to operate it. Nope, it's already on, and the buttons are locked. I guess I can't operate it right now. Boom! This game has been pretty good so far. I've been enjoying it.
Whoa, what just happened?
The power is down throughout the whole facility. No way. If the power is down, that means all the cell bars open automatically. Damn it. The internal phones aren't working either. State of emergency. Now the execution can't be carried out and your life is saved. Fate averted. Wow, that one was easy.
You're a pretty daring guy. I really enjoyed myself, and I think I learned a thing or two as well.
Well, about what? By the way, is it true what that guy said? The cell bars open automatically.
Yep, it's true. It's a little drawback to the system. If the entire facility blacks out, the locks are released for the prisoner's safety.
On one hand, I see the arguments for both them staying closed and automatically opening. On one hand, yeah, if the entire facility goes out and, like, something terrible is happening and you need to save the lives of the prisoners, the doors being closed makes that kind of impossible. But the doors being open means they can just get out. Now, given what this prison is and how many prisoners there are, it's not that big a deal. Like, there's 3 people and there's at least 6 guards. So I think it's fine in this situation. This would, in like a Gen Pop prison, this would probably be awful.
But nobody thought it would ever actually happen.
So in other words, now's the time to escape if you're gonna. Anyway, we managed to stop the execution. Let's go back to the present. You're still not out of the woods yet.
Oh, let me give you one piece of advice.
What was that?
When we get back to the present, head for the spoon.
Spoon? Huh?
You'll see when we get back, Sissel.
To the spoon! We do like spoons here. Spoons are good civilization. Now the execution can't be carried out, and Detective Joe is safe for the moment. A new president has been born. However, Joe still isn't safe from execution, of course. I guess there's still a job to do. Help a death row inmate escape from prison. Why? The chair can't be used, even if we do get in there. And I doubt he would have a... Like, I doubt they'd execute him any other way if they were using this rusty old chair. Yeah, man, that really didn't take long. Should have done that last time. But yeah, I feel like in most circumstances, a spoon works better than a fork, because a spoon can do more or less anything a spoon can do more or less anything a fork can, but there are many things a fork cannot do that a spoon can. 11:13 p.m. Chapter 9. Now I'm back in the present, and it's completely shrouded in darkness. I can't see it, but I can feel the tension in the air. It's a state of emergency. That's only natural. With the power failure, all the cell bars open automatically. Plus, now a death row inmate is loose in the darkness. I did what I promised Lynne. I stopped the execution. But that condemned criminal is now in just as much danger as before. I mean, unless someone is trying to, like, actively kill him, which wouldn't necessarily make sense. Like, wouldn't he be fine if he stayed in his cell? Is the reason why in the army we just get a spoon, no knife or fork? Yeah, no, really, the spoon's the best. The detective told me to have the spoon when I got back to the present. So here I am. Ding, 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 ding. Ha! The bell! Better get back! Well, spoon. Whoa! I'm back! Thank goodness somebody flushed this toilet. That was good timing. I used to cover the darkness to help the detective escape. But first I have to find him. Ah!
It's prisoner C-74! Secure the prisoner!
Gun! Puzzle, why doesn't your head have those jiggle physics? Because I'm a PNG tuber. Mayhaps in the future I will have something like that, but not now. Oh, looks like that hunt is in this darkness. I hope they haven't found Detective Joe. Yeah, this is what I was saying though, like, there's enough people here that they could easily, like, secure any prisoners that need securing. Hello? Huh? What's that red light? Oh! Huh. Looks like the hunter's eyes glow red. Well, that isn't helpful to them. That means people can see them just as easily as they could see the other people. Doesn't look like escape is gonna be easy. I mean, listen, you know, just give me a few $1,000s to commission an artist and get things rigged, and you know, maybe we'll get one. Maybe we'll get some jigglies. Oh, you don't like this part? Don't let me in. Oh, I forgot I had to press the button to talk.
Ah, there you are. I was wondering what I was going to do.
Are you the one that made that toilet bell ring?
That's right. I stole another napkin lying around.
Thanks to that, I managed to make it here. But how'd you know how to do that?
I learned a few things about your ghost tricks during our time together. They certainly can be very useful powers, but at times, not so much. I knew that if the internal phones weren't working, you'd be trapped in the death chamber area. So I quickly came up with an alternative route. A route that made use of Sausage Head's spoon and my napkin. Wow, this detective is good. Next time you praise me, go ahead and say it out loud.
Anyway, it looks like it's time for a strategy meeting.
An escape strategy, huh? This could be interesting. Let's do it.
Escape strategy.
So let's make sure we're both clear. The key to my escape is this darkness.
Why does he want to escape, though? He wanted to be executed. Unless he wanted to be executed to close the stable time loop to have us get here so we can go back and save ourselves. I more and more think this time loop theory is correct.
So let's make sure we're both clear. The key to my escape is this darkness. Once the basement power supply is restored, escape will be impossible. So, we move on to cover darkness, huh? I know I won't have much trouble with that. I'm afraid I won't be able to see, so you'll have to lead the way. Lead the way? Once you find a safe spot for me to move to, I want you to give me a signal. Okay, fine. But how? The dead don't have voices. Even if they did, we have to be quiet. Don't you worry about that. I have an idea. Let's just try it, and you'll see how it works. This detective likes to just dive right into things, even more than Lynne does. If they find me, I imagine they'll shoot first and ask questions later. But if I die again, we can just start over, right? He says cheerfully. Well, yeah, listen. The death is not scary because it hurts. It's scary because you don't know what happens after. If you know, oh, if I die, I'll just come back, it's fine. Either time loop style or Wolverine style. Like, it's like, ow, that fucking hurt, but I'm fine. So, like, whatever, man. I don't know if you know it or not, but this is a special prison. There aren't any dangerous criminals here. Except for me, that is. I did hear something about it being a special place. Yes, and because of the special status, they're not prepared at all for emergencies. They have 4 times security guards at most. Oh, they're timid security guards. I think I saw some hunters lurking in the darkness, though. Those are the guards. They're wearing night vision goggles. Night vision goggles? They're special glasses that let you see in the dark. Very handy things. If I enter their field of vision, it's all over. So it's all about staying out of the guards' line of sight, huh? Make sure you guide me to safe spots. Alright. Ikuze. Now, about that signal I want you to give me. Oh yeah, how am I supposed to do it? I've already been dead once. I don't know if it's because of that or what, but I can sense your powers now. You what? For example, you're in the bunk right now, aren't you? Wow, I'm impressed. I guess you have a sixth sense. I think it's more like a detective sense. That doesn't sound right somehow. Anyway, the details don't matter. Do you see this R1 here? Yeah, where did that come from? It's almost like I'm some kind of video game character. That's a button for someone to use to control me. Let's use it as our signal. Alright, I need to put my finger off of R1. How'll that work? If you press R1, I'll sense it. Then I'll move to where you are. So, for example, if you move to that spoon and press R1, I'll run to the spoon. Simple, right? Alright, fine. Let's start our escape plan. Just make sure you guide me to safe spots, Sissel. R1 constantly? No, I have to survive the Nuzlocke. I can be inside the man. So I red light. That's the light of the night vision goggles. On one of the guards. I can use that light to let me know where the guard is. If you watch the light closely, you can tell how the guard is moving too. Very informative in this darkness. Keep a sharp eye out for it. I mean, my track record with Nuzlocke is not the best. Okay, he's not moving. You know, me and Ether have done our best, but we've not had the best of luck at all times. Okay, but now I can't. I have to do something about this guy, clearly, because I can't see where he is. No, I don't want to go with him. So let's do something to get him to move. Can Pokemon just become Digimon? I don't know that that's true. Okay. Why is there a hatch? Well, I don't understand that.
Thank you for standing right here. At the exact spot that I need you to stand so that I can open this hatch and have you fall to your death. Ah! Okay, now there are 2 people down here. How does this help me? Okay. You already feel bad for me? There's 3 people down here! And there's someone in the vents! Oh! Like, do I have to... Huh. Okay, well, I've lost the ability to get to those guys. I don't like this one funny enough because they let you do too many things from the beginning. I see. I can't make it back to the spoon. Huh. I seem to be oh. Okay. So I have to now use this guard to get back to where I started. Okay. Okay, so we need to deal with this guy right now. You'd think he might have reacted, you know, to, like one of his peers falling down, but... Nope, he's dead. Whoa! Oh! The man fell down again! I think the man falling down was the one finding him. Yeah, the guy feels the vision, it's all over. I have to watch the movement of the red lights. So just take a good look around and check out what the enemy is doing. For now, how about just aiming for the neighboring... Okay, no, I was doing it right then. Can't hurry too much in the darkness. Let's take it slow. Trick time! So I do need to be up here. There's a pad of notepaper's hanging on the wall. There's a red X drawn on. There's some kind of symbol. Okay, I can't. So I can't knock those off. This doesn't do anything. Can I like... Can I maybe trap him in this wall? Or does it, like, cutscene me like that if I make him fall? No, okay, it just kind of cutscenes me. Also, like, Joel, you're a big man. Just kill the guy. Just kill them. Alright. Go, Joel, go! No, okay, it was that guy that saw him. Huh. I mean, I could also just, like, go to a further place than I have been. I've been trying to, like, stutter him because I know that there's a guy over here. Okay, so we can get up here. To get to, like, the far over spot, we do have to make this guy fall. So let's just take a trip for now. Bam, 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 bam. All right. So we got the spoon, which you can't do anything with. We've got this tunnel, which they're not doing anything about. Toilet, waste basket, valve just doesn't do anything. Hatch mechanisms, which can make him fall, but doesn't really help us right now. So let's just get back into him. Okay, there's something over there. Okay. Empty can. Stay under the stairs is a blind spot for the guards. They won't find him here. This spot is safe. Okay. But I can't have him just run here yet. I think it definitely wants me to just do like a whole big trek around. I mean, I can make both of them fall here. I gotta do something about this guy, though. The bell doesn't do anything to him. Alright. See if I drop this guy, what he does. Ah! What do you do, Mr. Sir? The other guy just fell again. Can he not get back in there is the question. No, he should be able to, right? Ooh, okay, no, he can't. Do I have to get Joel in there? Okay, can he open it himself? Nope, he's just standing here now. Okay. He just lives here, I guess. Okay. Oh, wait, no, where are you going? Do you just go on this journey now too? Close up the hatch. Okay, where are we going? Hello, sir. I just don't know how to start. Okay, so... Okay, so I've made him active, which probably is not good. I wonder if you just leave him alone forever. Like, if pulling him out is actually bait. He's still just standing there. Alright, you know, actually, yeah, Joel, do you have anything to talk about?
Guard certainly isn't a pro, but even he will shoot if he sees me.
Well, I have to time it so you don't enter his field of vision, huh?
Exactly. I'm counting on you, Sissel.
Press R1, the detective will come to wherever I am at that time. I have to lead him to safe spots. Okay. So, I think this first guy actually doesn't matter. I just have to get lucky and hope that I time it right. Oh, shit. But do you know how we love all these kind of games to luck? Although actually no, I can move without actually moving. Or I can move the camera without moving myself. So that's not true. I'm a liar. How do I deal with you? There's nothing lower. I couldn't interact with the spoon. I'm gonna do this and just see what happens. You know what? I forgot to check that guy. Like, I would have gotten shot by the next one anyway, but... I just don't see what the first thing that I need to do is. Because so... This guy doesn't move, right? I have not seen this guy move either. And I don't know what will move him. Unless I can, like, throw down one of these notes? Yeah, I got, like, what's the first thing to do? So I know how to move him, I know how to move the other one. I want Saus to go without him so he can suffer. You know the top part? That's kind of what I was thinking. Even though that's what they tell me to do. Phones are dead, right? Yeah. Go to the bed? This one? They literally said, like, focus on the cell, above. Oh, will he hide under the bed? Okay. I see, okay. I was wondering if he'd do that. I don't know why I didn't just do that. I thought this might be too close to him, but... Okay.
Good. This is a safe spot. You did well, Sissel.
But unfortunately, there aren't any more bunks.
I guess you'll have to find another safe spot then. Could you do it as quickly as possible? This position is killing my back.
This could be difficult. Okay. Now, let's see. To get over there, we would have to... I believe so. Okay, so it's gonna start actually changing. Yeah, okay. The guard's on the move. Now what?
You can get a sense of how the guards are moving by watching the red lights. I think you already know this, but just in case. If you want to take a look around, you can move the screen. Alright, so the guards are moving, but that does not include him. He's still just staying where he was. This guy, however, is moving. Close you. Okay, I need to trigger the other guard now. I cleared the jumping poltergeist puzzle. I guess I've jumped enough times that it caused stuff to happen. Yep. Can't miss my mans. I DM'd you proof since you never believed me. ID. You know what? No, I don't. I still don't believe you. He definitely told me to go up. He 100% said go up, and so I went up. I don't know what I read. I 100% read that as going up, as the cell above. Okay. Go, 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 go. I see. Okay. That makes sense. That does make sense why I have to get this guy. Apparently there was a hunter lurking in the ceiling. Can you do something about him? It's so dark I can't even see the bullets coming. So what? He dodged the bullet if it wasn't dark? No, well that makes sense though, because I was wondering like, well what does this guy matter? But I see. I see. Alright, now we wait for him to turn. Go, 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 go. Alright. Now we shift into maximum overdrive. Although actually, I don't think I actually do need to go trigger that guy yet. Because it did seem like, yep, he comes over here. Bam, bam. Hop, hop, hop. There we go. Whoa! Now close the hatch. Now, I guess we just go back into this other guy and wait for him to get me to the can. And then pull him up. Bong, bong, bong. Like Joel. I don't hate this, but I don't love it. Okay, so I don't think he'll make it if I tell him to go now. Yeah. So we'll wait until they're over here next time. Not even to the part where I lost my mind out of boredom. Okay, so once he starts getting on the stairs, like now. Haha! I think the worst part is it doesn't checkpoint me.
All right. So here, obviously, we have to get to the next bed. Dropping him again doesn't really help me. Although it could if I time it right, actually. But I don't... Can I interact with anything while Joel is moving? Or no? Can't... Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Because it would have to be like now. Okay, no, he stops here. Huh. So I would have to drop him again. But I would have to drop him again, but dropping him would put him right in front of Joel. Guessing where to go is the easier part. So I have to go to the bed. The next bed, probably. Unless I can get him in here. Which maybe I can, actually. Like, will he try to go to this valve? I guess let's find out. So he comes all the way over here. And then he starts going back up. Yeah, okay, never mind. What, you want me to climb up into the ceiling? I think I could manage that. Oh, well, things stand, I don't have access right now. Okay. Haha, I was right. Get off the panel, man. Come on. Huh. Where will he do it from? I'd actually want him to go to this valve, probably. Okay, he goes up the stairs. Okay, so I know where to go next. Maybe you can try calling me to all kinds of different places. Yeah, it doesn't tell me to go into the ceiling. There's our checkpoint! Oh, Pog. Oh, okay, cool. Because it didn't checkpoint me when I was under the bed. Okay. Well, so now, probably, they're on whatever the correct rhythm is for this to work. Right, because before I could have maneuvered things to where the timing didn't work out. Yeah, look at this. This is actually already clearly better. Go, 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 go! Close the hatch! Uh-oh. Don't see me. He didn't see me! Haha! Okay. Oh. Alright, I kind of love that, actually. Alright, so now I gotta get onto that guy and follow him to the other side. I was wondering why those valves were there. Wait, I got lucky with that. Can they actually see him while they're falling? You know how many times I had to retry because I did that with less than half a second mistiming? Oh no! Okay. Oh, I might have to... Is there another valve? Okay. Will he go over here? Yes, okay. So I was gonna say maybe I would have to have him go to the bed, but... I'm almost mad that you've had so much more help in the... To be fair, I only actually got help on the first part. Okay. So... There's nothing I can get over here, so I... Oh, nope. So is it drop him, and then... Will Joel just, like, get out? He will, okay. If I move now, I'm going to fall. Could you close the hatch for me? Yes, I'm trying to. You did not need to tell me that part. Well, that wasn't that bad. I only didn't know what to do for the first part. So what do you think? It still helped because I didn't even think of trying the bunk because the guard's standing. Yeah, that was kind of what I was thinking. That was why I was trying to, like, stutter it. That was what I was going to do next, though. Because obviously I had, like, going that way was the only thing that I could do. So it didn't actually feel that strict specifically because I reset it, because I died. I mean, you did it and you had trouble with it, so maybe it is. But because of the resetting and doing it right away, it starts it on the cycle how it wants it to be. It was going to be tough, if not impossible, on the cycling that I'd started the first time. Which is why I said I was actually happy that I died. Like 10 times. It is a bit strict, or a bit hard to tell you exactly what triggers you to be seen. I don't know. I didn't have trouble with it, but I know I've had trouble with things that other people didn't. So I'm not gonna say nothing about it. So what do you think? I'd say if we've come this far, we did it. Great job, Sissel. Uh-oh. The basement generator has been repaired, restoring power to all areas. I hope we're not in the cell here. There's only 5 guards, so he's not wrong, but I think there's only... Oh, well, yeah, right. Right, because there's, like, nobody else. Whoa, we just made it. Well, the question is, what now? I don't have anywhere to go, do I? Maybe I'll go back to my cell. You better be kidding. I'm still a condemned criminal, you know. I doubt anybody'd welcome me with open arms. Why don't you try contacting Lynne? She went to see some justice minister guy. I did once accidentally fall out of the duct. That is really funny. So an escaped death row convict is supposed to just report into the justice minister, is that it? I kinda like that. Anyway, after all the trouble you went through, I guess I'd better run. That will be nice, yes. Alright, Sissel, until we meet again. I'll go watch your VOD later. Or actually, do you have a clip of it? Now saved a condemned criminal's life and helped him escape. She falls in the same position he was in, the duck just bounces. That is really funny. You don't save VODs? Ugh. Save your damn VODs! To all my streamer friends, save your damn VODs. What's the point if you don't have an archive? Guess all I can do, that's all I can do, believe in Lynne. And believe in Lynne at this point. Detective Joe was painting my picture in his cell. He knows me. I'm sure I'll be talking to him again. Trick time! Alright, let's go see Mr. Panic Dance before we leave. The guard room! Right, we have to go back there, because that's the only actual external line. But Detectives Joe, until we meet again, came around quicker than I expected. When I got back to the guard room, the next faithful call came in. Hello, this is... Thistle, are you there? Hello? Who's this? Oh, I'm not talking to you, officer. Anyway, if you're there, Sissel, come here immediately. I'll be waiting for you. If you make it in time, that is. Hey, wait a minute. I love the panic dance. I want an animation of me doing the panic dance. That call! Who was it from? I don't know. Some weird call. Okay, he's a 50-year-old smoker now. Ah, but who? We'll call an end to my dancing. Yeah, well, once you get going like that, I'm not gonna stop you. It's a contest then! Which will stop first? My dancing or the turning of the planet? Yeah, good luck with that. I love this. I love his dance. I bet I could do that dance by now. But I'm more concerned with the detective's message. Clipping that for reference then. I better get over there fast. Here, I'll let it play a few times. I'll let it loop for you. He's going really fast. He wasn't going this fast previously. Alright. Let's get him moving. I ship them? I do too. They're good beans. Alright. I kind of want to go to the chicken kitchen, but let's get going. There's the moon. That's a big-ass moon. The gravitational pull in this world must be fucked. On the other end of the telephone line, the scene that greets me tells me one simple fact. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Our great escape plan has ended in failure. Never expected to see you here, Inspector Cabanella. I believe that's my line, old friend. What were you doing here? I believe that's my line too, clearly. I came to attend your execution. They told me what time it was. Couldn't get into the chamber, so I was observing a moment of silence here. And when I look up, my eyes full of tears, there you were, baby. Fawaya, I'm watching you in the corner while enjoying 120 seconds of ad. I sure hope Lynne is live. She is. Maybe. We don't know. We haven't seen her yet tonight. It's just the way things turned out. I took part in what seemed like a fun game, and here I am. Here's what I wish, my old friend. Wish it was anybody but me who found you here. Because now that I've found you, man, I have to turn you in. You have to stay spotlessly clean, after all. Trick time! Feels to me like Cabanella's maybe kind of evil. Thanks for coming. I wanted to say goodbye to you. As you can see, I guess I'm not going to be much help to you. What's going to happen to you? Being executed tonight is just about the only thing on my schedule, it seems. Executed, huh? This is pretty much meaningless to me. Anyway, I guess we'll be seeing each other again. By the way, there's something I'm looking for.
Oh, that's right. Your lost memory.
You know, things I'd like to know. Would you mind if I asked you a few questions? Here, in this apparently stopped time, while you've a gun pointed at you.
In return for tonight's fun little game, is that it?
About Sissel. I saw it, you know. That picture you were painting in your cell tonight. That was me. Which means you must know me.
I'm very sorry, but I can't talk to you about that now. It would ruin your whole stable time loop plan.
Why not?
Because I don't know your true face.
My true face?
I'm a detective. I can only talk about what I'm sure of. However, I can give you one lead at least.
A lead? What is it?
A long time ago I gave Lynne something to hold on for me. It's the music box. It was a music box. If you ever come across it, I advise you to open it. It might jog your memory.
That wooden box I found in his apartment.
That's the only help I can give you right now.
About Cabanela. That man pointing the gun at you right now. They say he's your good friend.
We were, when we were together in the detective division together. That was a long time ago.
No, yeah, I understand. That's me in every one of Haru's Raincoat streams. Feeling like there's so much I want to say and talk about, but I know everything, and I will hint at things by accident, so I say nothing.
Now he's the head of the Special Investigation Unit, the top of the elite. Getting ahead is the only thing he knows about now, or he thinks about now. And that white coat of his is a symbol of his determination.
His white coat? I played Ghost Trick, and it's one of my favorite games, but I managed to avoid spoiling others by completely forgetting every detail ever. Yeah! I was going through, and this is the reasons that I was not doing Wednesdays for a while. I was going through Zero Escape with some of my old non-streamer friends the last few weeks, and it was really fun in that I would just lie to them constantly. Because my thing when I'm talking about games that I know answers to that people don't, is I will only talk about information they've already gotten until it's like obvious and like they've figured it out. But I will follow through any logical thought process they have, or offer like alternative logical thought processes, but nothing that I wouldn't have thought at that moment with that information. But there were a few things that I did when they were playing Zero Escape. Like, they made a joke really early on that they were on the moon. And I was like, no, you can see the moon right there. And so they didn't expect until the very, very end of things that they were on the moon. There was a lot of really funny stuff that I just constantly lied about stuff. When they asked why Sigma doesn't have a voice actor, I was like, yeah, it was a weird artistic thing that Uchikoshi was doing. He's like that. And they believed it. And I was like, good. Now you don't have to think about it for the rest of the game. They never did again. Just lie. When in games like this, when you have to preserve a mystery, just lie. Just misdirect people. Turns out Sigma just does never ever hear his own voice ever. Yeah, no, there's a lot of stuff in hindsight like that that's weird, but there's also explanations for it that I can buy, so don't worry about it. Him never looking in a mirror is the really funny part. His white coat. But yeah, just lie to people. Just lie to people. It's great. We love lying.
For somebody looking to get promoted to the top, what's the one thing they're afraid of most?
Just lie. That was okay. Them getting to the Q reveal was one of the best parts, because the first thing I said to them when he points at the screen and says, "You, it was you," is they never, ever refer to him as Q. And then they there were actually two. There was one earlier where I read everything about Sigma being old to them once that reveal came, and then I read all of the hints about Delta and Q to them, and they were just like, fuck, I can't believe he did it again. I made them replay the first Delta scene so that you could see the shadows in the scene, and they were like, what the fuck? How did I not notice this? I was primed for it, and I still didn't recognize it. It's so funny. Yeah, there's the multiple thumbs, so you can constantly see the shadows. No one ever talks to Sean directly. Yeah, there's Eric saying, talking like, what about you, old man? Talking to quote-unquote Gab, because that's your assumption. There's a few. There's actually, going back through it with them, I've kind of changed a lot of my initial opinions. I like Delta a lot more than I thought I did. And I actually like the twist of Zero Time Dilemma a lot more. I don't like his motivation. I still think the Phi and Delta plot should have been with Junpei and Akane instead. But I also, having now read the interview that Uchikoshi did between VLR and Zero Time Dilemma, there's a lot of things that do make sense. Like, he always actually did intend Sigma and Phi's relationship to be how it was, which is interesting. I still disagree with it. Yeah, so that's when I get annoyed, though, is Uchikoshi in the interview, so clearly the end of VLR sets up the K and question mark are going to be important for Zero Time Dilemma. You can make arguments that question mark is there, but the interview, the post VLR pre Zero Time Dilemma interview said that Snake and Seven were supposed to appear and have plot resolution in Zero Time Dilemma, and they didn't. I need Zero Escape 4. Because Zero Escape 4 will turn Zero Time Dilemma into a kind of shitty ending game into a pretty good, if not repetitory, transitional game, and it will be like how I felt about Symphogear GX. When Symphogear GX came out, I really liked Carol and the auto scores, but GX, I hated it. I just hated it. All of the stuff with Hibiki and her dad were terrible, and I thought it was big character assassination on Hibiki. Then, is XV season 4? I thought that was season 5. No, that would be season 4. Whatever. When season 4 came out, and continued the characters along, added a little bit with Hibiki's dad, kind of hand-waved a lot of it, and now GX was just the middle season to go to the next 2. GX became retroactively not that bad. Because, like, when that's the end point, it sucks, even though it has, like, the best villains in it. AXE is 4, and yes, that's what, you're right. But yeah, Season 5 did a lot. Season 4 and 5 did a lot to improve Season 3 retroactively. Whereas we're now, like, I hated GX for a long time. Then I rewatched through all of it. I forget if I rewatched through it with someone or if it was because Season 4 was coming out. But now my opinion was like, this is fine, because it's just the middle one now. Because the context before, for those that haven't watched Symphogear, Season 1's pretty good. It's got a unique concept I like a lot. Season 2 is fan-fucking-tastic. And then Season 3 is alright, but it's such a step down from Season 2 and even Season 1 that it's such a disappointment as the end of Symphogear. Then season 4 comes out, and it's better than season 2. And then season 5 comes out, and it's better than season 4. And you're like, okay, oh, we're back, baby. That was just kind of a mediocre lull point in it. Don't worry, it's great. The only thing I still have trouble with is the Fever Dream of Tsubasa's arc. See, this is where foundational things for me make me not care about things as much as other people do, because a very foundational series for me is Umineko. So as soon as that was where they started going with, I was like, yeah, no, this makes sense. This is what I expect out of my media. Umineko has like warped my opinion on a lot of things. I could listen for hours. I could do like, and you know what I might for I might do this for like the anniversary, my birthday stream coming up. I might just do like a whole thing where I break down how I feel about the anime that I like really, really like and just talk about it for like 3 hours. But yeah, Symphogear is really good. Please go watch it. I have so many thoughts and opinions and feelings on it, and it's great. Also, Symphogear says gay and trans rights. Get fucked. But now, back to Ghost Trick. Blood on their record, of course, like a stain on a pure white coat. Who would promote a man with a coat covered in stains? If it was me, I'd go with a black coat that didn't show the stains. I'm on the second episode of season 2, and I have to pick it up again soon. Yeah, no, season 2 is really good. I have some issues with it. I think a lot of my issues with season 2 though aren't season 2 itself. It's looking at season 3. But season 2 is really good. My opinion on, I guess we're going back to Symphogear. I think, let me check my ratings on my analyst, because I think they're pretty accurate to how I feel. I know I have, I think, both season 4 and 5 as a 10. Loading my anime list. Symphogear. Okay. Yeah, no, this is how it's good. I have season 1 as an 8.
The power to mind hack.
No, you can't mind hack me. You can't mind hack me into playing the game. They mind hacked me into talking about Symphogear. I have season 1 as an 8. Because season 1 is good. It's a solid, like, setup for the concept. It's nice. It's an original thing. It doesn't have a hugely high budget. The characters are good. The music is excellent. The plot's pretty cool, and I like it. Season 2, I have as a 9, which I think is fair. It's not perfect, but it carries on the ideas of season 1 really well. It ties up some of the loose plots of season 1 really well. It introduces new characters, new ideas. It's really good. Season 3, I definitely, when I first watched it, had it as a 6, but I now have it as an 8, which I kind of agree with all that I've said. Because it's now not the end, its flaws aren't as big a deal. And then, yeah, I have both season 4 and 5 as 10s, because they are spectacular. I have one issue in season 5, but it's something that they kind of were doing throughout the series, in that Fine is not a good person. Fine is a character that we as an audience like, because they're fun and interesting. But in universe, Fine is not a good person. No one should like her. And there's a scene in season 5 of like everybody thinking about their beloved friends and family along the way. And for, I think it's Chris, Fine is just there. And it's like, no. If it was Hibiki, I could accept it. But I think it's there for Chris. And that of all people, it's like, honey, no. That's called Stockholm Syndrome. But anyway, Symphogear is fantastic. Kirika is my favorite character still, probably. Carol, maybe. But regardless, those two are really good. I used to always say that, like, Kirika's songs are my favorite. Then Hibiki's songs in season 4 and 5 just, like, grabbed me by the throat and started shaking me. They're incredible. Anyway, for real now. Back to Ghost Trick. I do actually have to just go through. Fuck me, I shouldn't have said it. I have to go. I do one day have to just do a stream of me ranting about my anime opinions for an hour. Alright. The world is full of excellent candidates. If I actually should do a stream where I try to explain the Evilist Chronicles. Because, like, I was talking about this with my friends at the end of Zero Escape, where they're like, man, and people think Kingdom Hearts is complicated compared to this being Zero Escape. I'm like, listen, neither Zero Escape nor Kingdom Hearts are actually particularly complicated when you go through them and play them. When you try to explain a part of it on its own, it's weird because you don't have the context of things. But, like, Evilist is confusing knowing the context of it. It confuses me, and I know so much of it. You saw Rinlen, Daughter of Servant Evil sticker. Yeah, I'm just not into stickers. I do appreciate the thoughts from you, though. Okay, before I get sucked into Evilist, for real, it's ghost time. The world is full of excellent candidates. Even one mistake could be the end of a career. Oh, I'm not clicked in. I do wish they'd make actual, like, a just big generational anime for Evilist. You could definitely do it for, at the very least, you could do a whole series for, the Servant of Evil, the Daughter of Evil era, and the Judgment of Corruption / Muzzle of Nemesis era. But everybody makes mistakes, right?
Nevertheless, Kabanawa has chosen the path of the white coat, and he'd do anything at all, to hide his coat's shadows.
Like send his good friend to the gallows.
Because that's the right thing to do. I'm a condemned criminal, after all.
So, in the context of what we know right now, he's right. Kabanawa is a police officer. He's a, like, high-up police officer. And Joel is a person who killed his family. He is, in fact, a cop that killed his family. Yeah, go back to jail. You should be sent to jail, and your friends should choose justice over your friendship. But, because this is a story, and we can see foreshadowing, clearly, like, something sketch is going on. So no, he's not right.
That's why he has that gun pointed at me right now.
Alright, execution. So execution made the right thing to do.
I had a fair trial, and that's what was decided. No problem there.
But still,
this is the punishment that I should receive, in order to bring a final close to the case, and put a rest to it forever.
So, what I'm really interested in at this point is whatever Kabanawa wants to cover up. He's got his own reasons for it. It's probably somewhat selfish, but the fact that Joel also wants to cover it up makes me wonder what happened. This wasn't a clear cut, because I'm kind of thinking maybe Kabanawa killed Joel's wife and Joel took the fall for it. But why other than friendship? And what would that have to do with national secrets? Like, there's something deeper happening here. I'm filling up my water. Joel killed Kabanawa, and Kabanawa is Joel's wife in disguise. Oh, right, it's not Joel, it's Jode. I kept saying Joel. Jode killed Cabanala, and Cabanala is Jode's wife in disguise. That would be the twist of a lifetime. I'd love it. Lynne believes y'all innocent. He's running around right now trying to prove it. So you have to leave her with. No problem there.
I was sentenced to the death. I was sentenced to the death penalty for killing my wife, Alma. But to me, that's not all it was for.
What do you mean, that's not all it was for?
I'm talking about something that happened even before this case. I stole somebody else's life.
Do you mean literally or metaphorically? Like, did you kill somebody else? Or are you not Jode? What? Okay, the other murder. Shoplifted somebody's life.
It was 10 years ago. I'll never forget it. That day, I saved the life of a little girl. And I stole away the life of a man.
Oh. 10 years ago, the life of a little girl. Not a little girl, be Lynne.
She told you about that.
So wait, did you kill someone to protect her? That doesn't count. Yeah, she said you were her hero.
Now just calm down and drop that weapon.
Stay back! If you come any closer, I'll shoot her! Is it me? Was it me?
10 years ago, in a certain park, a little girl was taken hostage. I was still young then. I didn't have any self-control. I remember asking myself at the time, Jode, are you going to shoot this guy? And this is what I answered. Yeah, I'm going to shoot.
I feel like this was Sissel. And somehow we're alive.
My hand was shaking a little. If my hand slipped, the man might die. Even the little hostage girl was in danger. Nevertheless, that was my answer. Yeah, I'm going to shoot.
Come on! Listen. This is a relatively hard topic, I guess, but like, if you, assuming good intentions in assuming, like, this is me putting aside the likelihood of corrupt police and all this. If someone is taking a hostage and you're acting to save that hostage's life, I don't necessarily think killing someone to save that hostage is like the same as just murdering someone. They were in the act of a crime. They were acting in a way that endangered and probably would have ended someone else's life. You killing them to prevent that is not necessarily something to be guilty over. I know people are gonna have guilt over just killing anyone regardless of context, but like, it's not like you just shot him because it was fun. You didn't you didn't shoot him and then make up a story after. You did this in defense of somebody else. I can't fault you for it in the same way as if you were just like, haha, killing is fun. Yeah, I mean,
Lynne was never told the outcome. I'm so young at the time.
Also, yeah, the fact that they're not showing who the person is makes me think it's me. Or that we're not really Sissel, like I said before. I still am not convinced that we're original Sissel.
I don't deserve to be called a hero. What I deserve is execution.
Alright, goodbye. Time to save your life.
Ready to go. My arms are getting tired. You got it, baby! Time for the big show of hauling you in!
Oh, I thought he was just gonna shoot him right here.
Oh, that's right. So let me make one last phone call. That's a big favor to ask so casually, my old friend. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll pretend I'm not watching. I'll be listening, though. On that, you can rely.
I like... His colors, like, keep glitching around whenever he changes direction.
Thistle, you've got your own path to follow. You'd better hurry.
My own path?
Lynne is at the Justice Minister's office right now, right? It might not be a bad idea to say my final farewell to him, too.
Oh, hi, Lynne.
Hello. Everything's fine here.
So things are going great for you, huh?
Is this the chicken kitchen? I'd like to request a delivery.
The chicken kitchen is next door. Goodbye.
Wait, alright, let's watch him. Let's see if he turns around. If the just colors just freak out and the blue ends up where the orange is. It does, doesn't it?
Go help her out, would you, Sissel?
Yep! It's not like one consistent spray. They have one thing and they just flip it. They just flip it over when they need him to turn. But it, like with other people who are symmetrical, it's not noticeable when that happens. But he's got the colors. Yeah, well, but it's not that noticeable in portraits. Like in the pseudo 3D sprite, like it's just like the colors are so obvious. Also, hello, Omniscient Onion. How are you doing? Oh, I can stop shaking now.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Inspector. Ready to go? Oh, before I forget.
That was cool.
I have a little something for you.
Time! Uh-oh. Oh, I thought he was gonna, like, just smack him. Hey, listen, your timing, your schedule is different. I understand. It be how it be. Thank you for being here now. That's what matters.
A present, if you will. There's nothing else like it, baby. If there's nothing else like it, don't throw it. It's this, a pocket watch. Considering my situation, it's the last thing in the world I need right now. Forgive me, man. Let's just say I'm no good at choosing presents.
The prized tool that will help us later.
That's it, Sissel. Let me just leave you with one thing. Don't trust other people's memories. Look for what you seek with your own eyes.
I'll remember that. Hoo-ha! Hoo-ha! They're gone. There's nothing left here. No hope, and no cause either. Without any cause, I can't follow after them. This is the end of my adventure. I feel pretty dejected, but I guess I better go find Lynne. Who I'm sure is perfectly fine and not dead at all. I'll follow the path Detective Joe pointed after me. The path of the Justice Minister's office, where Lynne went to try and stop the execution. Did I just reference he's my best friend? I'm gonna say no, because I don't know what that is. I don't even know what I said. Now my assignment to stop the execution has ended in such an unsatisfactory way. I decided to go see Lynne at the Justice Minister's office. Detective Joe's story about this other murder weighs on me heavily. Should I tell Lynne about it? I just don't know. I would imagine she would have found out by now, considering how much she's looked into Joe. She's alive! I mean, the other guy isn't, but it's time Lynne isn't dead. Well, the atmosphere makes me think it might be too soon to count my blessings just yet. Good time. Yup. Hey, Lynne. How you doing? Ian! What kind of greeting is that? I mean, I know my ghost and everything, but...
Well, and how did it go? Was Detective Joad still alive?
He's already been executed by the time I got there. I did manage to save him, but...
You did? Oh, I'm so glad. Wait a minute, did you say but?
I told Lynne about my adventure at the prison. About that other murder, though. I couldn't bring myself to tell her.
Inspector Cabanal arrested Detective Joad? I can't believe it.
Yeah, I feel the same way. I can't believe that wherever I go, somebody's always dead. Either you or somebody else.
Sorry about that.
So who's that lying on the floor there?
Oh, you noticed him, did you? That's the Justice Minister. The man who signed the order to carry out Detective Joad's execution. He was already dead when I got here.
Can you call for help in that case?
I guess so. But I'm wanted, remember? For murder? I was hoping we could save him without me getting caught.
Oh boy. She knew I'd come down to help her. Alright, we have to help this guy because he's cute girl's dad and we have to save him. We can't let cute tiny baby be upset. Hey, can you hear me? He's dead, but he still seems to be unconscious.
Could you rescue him now while he's still unconscious? Instead of talking to him, I bet it'd be faster to see for yourself what really happened.
Yeah, I bet you're right. Back we go then, to 4 minutes before his death. It's interesting that they're intentionally limiting the amount of characters that Sissel interacts with. Because the driver we didn't actually talk to, so he didn't get a core, and this guy we're not actually talking to, so he's probably not going to get a core either. I guess it's just so he can't just talk his way through the plot. I did a voice for him at one point, but I don't remember. Document. Ah! Ah! Came to because being able to speak to the Justice Minister would be very, very helpful. It sure would. What? All right. I'll do as you say. I guess I'm a tired old man now. This is terrible. Why does everyone have fucking rotary phone? What year is this? Why doesn't she answer? Oh, he had a heart attack. Oh my god. Yeah, here he goes. This is a long, drawn-out heart attack. Jeez. I don't think taking a pill while this is happening would save you. Like, that's a thing that you see in shows and movies all the time of like, oh no, I'm having a heart attack, give him this pill now. Like, a pill would take too long to work, wouldn't it? I don't know. Medical people let me know. Like, if you inject something directly into the bloodstream, maybe, but a pill has to dissolve. Such a foolish man. Oh, we are gonna talk to him. Oh, you woke up. He's a contradiction. Contradiction. The more we search for the truth, the further into the dilemma we fall. Pills straight to the bloodstream. I don't know how that would work. Yeah, no, I don't understand because yeah, there's rotary phones all over, but there's all this weird pseudo advanced technology. I mean, it's an anime game. Don't worry about it, right? Is the answer, but it's just really weird.
There's payphones everywhere.
The world of men is steeped in contradictions. If we choose this, we can't have that. Man tries to have his medicine bottle and water pitcher too. He loses both.
Oh, I don't know. To me, it looks like he could have had both of those things just now.
He didn't know the truth about the world. That's why he died. Such a foolish man. Or maybe I should say, a pathetic man. That's the more fitting word.
I don't think this guy gets it yet. That the foolish man and pathetic man is him. That's what they call contradiction. By the way, what's your name?
Just call me a seeker of truth.
I stepped that one, didn't he? I really like the position his body's in. It's really funny. No need to think too hard about this one. All I have to do is get his medication to him. Pretty simple. There's one more thing that concerns me. All that telephone call the Justice Minister got all about. It was right after that that his health took an instant downturn.
I've never seen such a foolish, pathetic, and strange man.
I think you'd better stop there. Alright, so we need the phone first.
Emma!
Is it Emma or is it the bad guys?
Oh, excuse me.
It's the bad guys! Forgive me for calling so late, Mr. Minister.
Who is this? How did you get this number?
We have your daughter.
Who is this? I'm Blaze Tutor.
Would a tutor call you at this hour?
No.
I'll say it one more time. We have your daughter.
What? My daughter. Is she all right? Tell me she's all right.
Hear for yourself.
Papa, help! I'm gonna be killed!
What do you want? What are your demands?
I believe we already made our demand known the other day.
Oh, start with you.
And have you complied? Has the execution been carried out?
I didn't do it because of your demand. I did it because that's my job.
So we would have actually never been able to convince him to not give the stay of execution. Yes, of course.
They should be contacting me any minute now with the confirmation. There's no need for this kidnapping.
We're very thorough. You do well to remember that.
Ah!
And of course, goes without saying, we're watching you. If this information leaves that room, you'll never see your daughter again. I trust you understand that.
Don't tell the police. Is that it?
Exactly. All you have to do is your job.
All right. I'll do as you say. I'll make sure the execution is carried out tonight. You have my word.
Well, so we have to save him. But if we don't get his daughter, it doesn't matter. Also, I think there were 2 phone calls, right? The second one would be him probably finding out that they can't execute him. But let's go see what's happening over here first. Oh, it's just a recording too. It's not even, she's not actually here. Apparently the place in this country aren't so easily fooled. I had no idea word of tonight's deal had leaked.
Papa, help! I'm gonna be killed! I hate you, Mama!
Coulda, 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 yes, coulda, 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 Luckily, I managed to arrange it so the Justice Minister could hear her voice. But what's taking the goods so long to arrive? I'm starting to get concerned. So this area doesn't matter at all. Because it's, or at least for now, which I can't reach it, so yeah, but have we been here before? This looks familiar. No, this does matter. I think this is his wife and daughter's house. Can't use the phone right now.
I said, all women are like traps!
Nah, and this are hardly related. When in the past, I can only... Yeah, I forgot about that. I'm gonna let this play out a little bit. Uh-oh. This woman doesn't show any signs of moving from that spot. Okay.
Some are sweet traps, others are bitter. Don't you understand that?
Okay. Anyway, I think I'd better rethink things here. I think this is, like, I can't see far enough to actually tell. But I feel like I remember those, nesting dolls. And this candle was there, I think? But I don't remember all these decorations. I don't know, I can't check the phone to, go there and see. Oh yeah, it's the phone that we already used. In the future, I suppose we will. Whee! But now we know that his daughter, at least right now, is not in danger. Or that that's not his daughter, I guess. Alright, and we do have to stay here, though. But we have that phone for later.
This is terrible!
A kidnapper now. Once again, I'm not sure I know what the word means, but it's apparently the cause of the minister's attack.
Such a useless man.
Huh?
A useless man caught up in a useless case. Why doesn't he understand that?
Anyway, we only have 4 minutes here. I better do something about that medicine. Trick time! Okay, yes, he does make another call.
I have to call my wife. I have to see if it's true. Maybe they called the wrong person.
His minister don't accept the truth easily.
He's morally bankrupt.
Okay, now you're taking it too far. His wife won't answer for some reason. Wife don't think to answer the phone. I think I know who that is.
A morally bankrupt man deserves a morally bankrupt wife. Why doesn't the man understand that?
Now I'm sorry I ever brought this guy along. Okay, right, okay, so no one answered. Let's get into his medicine. Those medicine stopped the minister's attacks, huh? Fuck good, I'd spill him onto his death right now. But unfortunately, I can't even open the cap.
What a shabby excuse for a man!
Uh-huh.
He wears an important-looking uniform and sits working at his stately desk. But what does he have inside? Nothing! A miserable, shabby excuse for a man!
I think you've already said quite enough. Can I do anything with documents? No, okay. Let's stay in the medicine bottle for now. I could maybe, like, flap the flag. No, okay, that doesn't do anything. Unless I have to flap it at, like, the exact moment of him trying to get the water. He's having fun. Look at him go. Oh yeah, look at the Rue Goldberging going on over here. Oh, here it comes. His worry and anxiety have reached a peak.
Such a disgraceful man.
Huh?
If one lives his life in fits, he's bound to be plagued by fits. It's so simple. Why doesn't he understand?
There wasn't a chance to rescue him before now. It's not over yet, though. I can't give up now. Okay, yeah, this doesn't do anything. Uh-oh. Oh, that's gonna be interesting, ain't it? Okay, we got a sword, which I can swing. We got an arm, which I can raise. And that's it for right now. I can get to a door. We got a curtain that I can close. All right, let's see which way this swings. Yeah. Oh! Raise the arm. Oh, I gotta get the tennis ball down. That's not a tennis ball. That's a devil fruit. Oh dear. Okay, I can't get into the curtain anymore. Huh. Is it okay if I don't turn this and don't drop it? Does it get into, or does it like get stuck on the sword and then add stuff to be able to hit it? If only he could at least drink some of his water. Too bad he knocks his pitcher to the floor at the end of his 4 minutes.
Such a stupid man. Once water is spilled, there's no getting it back. And knowing this full well, why do people still spill water pitchers?
I don't know. Those who do not learn from history are doomed to repeat it. Kind of annoying here how much time there is between me actually being able to do something and then, like, you don't have any time once you do. Oop. Okay. Raise the arm. Dump the fruit. Spin the sword. Still not enough. Okay. Okay, now it won't knock that over. Frame isn't gonna matter right now. So what happens? Where does this go? Okay, and now I'm on this side. It's a globe. Let's see what Sissel has to say here. Let's have to get this mess into the minister. Well, there are only a few seconds left. Ain't enough time.
He's a short-sighted man.
This is my experience during the dark section with Jared. I'll go have my own anxiety-induced heart attack now. No, Hope, you're not allowed. Rika would be sad, and therefore it is illegal.
Happiness escapes us just as we are about to pull it in. We have to grab it while we can. Not only happiness, but dreams, love, and hope too.
Clearly someone here is overly naive. Hey, well, there isn't enough time to do anything in this state. You're having it with wait, is Rika also having a heart attack? I mean, I guess your implication is she's there to eat you, but no. I think I better rethink this from the beginning.
If he can just get some of the water, he might feel a little better.
He just say something constructive. Okay, so we have to go to the water first. It looks like. Oh, there he goes. Can I just, yeah, okay. I really hope I don't have to flap the flag at the exact moment to stop the water from spilling. I know that's exactly what I'm gonna have to do, but ugh. He's really going through it though. Hurry up! Water for man! Drink the damn water! That's not how you drink water out of a jug like that. There, that should help. At least now he's had some water. He's still breathing apparently, but he looks far from recovered, unfortunately.
Such a wishy-washy man!
Huh?
He can't make up his mind whether to live or die! That's how he lives his life!
Okay. Well, at least now I bought some time to get his medicine to him. Yeah, but how do I get over there? Telephone don't matter. I can't make a call. Hey, it's a scratch. Shut up, I know! The pitcher doesn't do anything. I've seen somebody drink water the way this man just did. Water pitcher's completely empty.
It's an empty vessel of a man!
No, I'll wait. I imagine he's gonna do something.
Empty within man, where's his oasis?
This guy's really starting to get on my nerves. The minister's fate has changed. The situation still seems the same. I can't move anywhere now. Did I miss something? I think I saw a patch just for a second while the minister was drinking. Oh no. Okay. So I have to get into probably the phone? Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to get into the phone, like, thing, and then probably go under the ground. I should have stayed there and seen if he had a second heart attack. Yeah, my one complaint about this game is like how long it takes to get to some of the things that you need to do. Ah! I missed it. Okay, I didn't miss it. Oh, can I get into the fan while he's doing this? And then go up instead of down? No, but I can get into the fan. Alright, we're in the fan. Spin harder. Oh my god, is the fan just like gonna... Documents! Let me in! Go, papers, go! Okay. Okay, time for the next step. Now about this medicine ball. The minister's gonna make full recovery. I have to deliver this thing to him. But how the ghost with no hands or feet supposed to do that? I guess I'll just have to use my head instead. Trick time! Okay, so... I know... Unless I can get something else onto... Yeah, unless I can get something else onto this sword, it's not gonna be long enough to hit the bottle. So I think what I want to do was not that. I wanted to spin this to make it hit this, probably. Well, let's see what happens if I just knock this thing down. Okay, we got the globe over here, too. Okay, now it's on the floor. Nope. So what happens when I do this? Oh. Bitch. That looks really good. Pulling the medicine bottles under that swing. I bet we'll go flying. On the wrong side of the room. I think I'm starting to form a plan here. So I definitely need to go back. But let's see. Yeah, okay, so this one's not long enough. The other one is, though. That was so close. The swing just had a little more reach to it. I think it looked better. I think I better look for something else. Is there a way to get the globe around? All right, well, let's go back to the to Afterpay change. Is it gonna put me just right at the medicine bottle, or is it gonna... Okay, I'm in the fan. Bam! It should just start me here. Shut up, Sissel. Okay. So. Hanging basket turn. Knock over this. Maybe. Maybe, What do you have to say, Sissel? That was really loud. That one's a lot heavier than it looks. Man, that's some pretty thick iron. I won't want to drop that on my foot. On my feet, so I guess I don't have to worry about that. So... Spin you. My question now is, do I have to do these after I drop the sword? Maybe. Or... Ooh, okay, so now I have a ramp. Ooh, and I can roll the globe. Oh. I see. We're making a little catapult, are we? I had a feeling the things were gonna go under the big sword thing. I thought I'd need both of them. Time. Okay. So first we just go across. No, first. No, yes. First we go across. Or actually, no, I can hit this one. It doesn't matter. We're gonna have to come back over anyway. Okay. Turn the globe. Bop this down. We're gonna unhinge this. Back down here. Now we're gonna go back across. I seize it. I seize the path to victory. Spin this while we're here. Go up to here, knock this down. But that's not the right way. But that's not the right way. Alright, will this, like, knock it back down? Okay, yes, and that stays on it. Okay. Hup. Okay, and now we're gonna knock you down, which will knock this, which will put the globe onto the big sword, or onto the right sword, and now we spin it a sword! Kaboom! I liked that one. Your medicine, sir.
My medicine!
I did it! I found it! Sir, I think no, that is gonna have its own problems. There's the final took his medicine. I think maybe he even took too much medicine.
Such a greedy man. He's supposed to take 2 capsules with water. Why doesn't he know that?
I'll cut the guy some slack. There, see? Wait, no, why are you using the Chicken Kitchen's music?
Whoa, that was a lot of work. Well, hopefully this taught him a lesson. He greatly underestimated his dependence on his medicine. I hope he learned something from this experience. First, know yourself. This is the key to everything.
I think you need to listen to your own advice. Anyway, let's go back to the well of the present. Okay. But, like, what do you mean he's too dependent on his medicine? If he needs his medicine, he should be taking it. But, like, not when he's having a heart attack. You're supposed to take it, beforehand. Saus, the Justice Minister is now back to life, but the furrows on his brow are even deeper now. Apparently, our lady detective is the present. Apparently, our lady detective is the present cause of those furrows. Hi, Lynne.
Look, detective, he was sentenced after a fair trial, and the man himself wants to be executed.
But there is no evidence. All they had was his own confession.
But it was no ordinary confession. It was the confession of an esteemed detective.
I'm suspicious of any case that has just a confession and no evidence, because they're almost always coerced confessions.
Stay back! I told you I don't want anybody coming near me!
Mr. Minister, please listen to me. I might be able to gather new evidence in that case tonight.
Oh, what?
So, please, just give me a little more time.
I just got a call from the prison. Your death row convict apparently just escaped. Unfortunately, after all this time, it seems he now wants to dodge his punishment.
But...
When he's apprehended, his sentence will be carried out tonight.
No. But when the sentence was handed down, you were against enforcing the death penalty. So why did you sign the order all of a sudden?
Well, I was simply performing my duty as Justice Minister. That's all there is to it.
Trick time! Then it looks like she's about to rip into the Justice Minister. I think she's forgotten all about me. I think I'll send her a little signal. Tap her on the butt. Did you remember early game the lady never picked up the phone, said their husband did something? Oh, well, yeah, I know that's him. Sissel, there you are. Sal, the minister's being very stubborn. I mean, but like, he's doing this to protect his daughter. I can't super blame him, but I assume he wasn't able to tell her that. That's right, he is. Maybe we shouldn't have saved him after all. Mr. has to have the execution carried out tonight, and he has a very good reason for it. A good reason? I told him what I learned about the kidnapping. Kidnapping? They kidnapped the Justice Minister's daughter? Maybe. Apparently. Oh my goodness. But still. That's still no reason to hurry forward as the execution. Why go ahead and say that to the Justice Minister then? The poor man. I hate to do that to him. Oh, by the way. Do you think you could carry me? Oh, right, sure. Not very handy, is it, not having no legs? Careful, apparently there's a real-ass sword. Okay. Because that's not suspicious at all. Just walking towards the Justice Minister with a sword. Sword and glove combo is heavy. I'm in here too, don't forget. I guess that means a single soul is heavier than the whole world. Maybe I'll use this thing to persuade the minister to change his mind. Good luck with that.
What are you going to do with that globe? Cracking me in the head with that.
Be more concerned about the sword. Oh, this? Pay no attention to this.
It's kind of hard not to pay attention to it. By the way, and please pardon me if it's a silly question. Were you talking to somebody just now? But of course not, right? I mean, there's no such thing as ghosts, right?
Are you talking about me? Oh, he can hear us.
No, there's no thing. There's no such thing. This is a dream. It's nothing but a dream.
Don't you remember me?
My dream is talking to me.
So now I'm a dream, huh? Mr. Minister? We know about your daughter. She was kidnapped, wasn't she? And if the execution doesn't take place tonight, you won't see her again. Your medicine minister, I think he ate all of it before. I don't know if there's any left.
Oh, what am I going to do? The death row prisoner has escaped. If he isn't executed tonight, my daughter, my Amelie.
But what if that execution isn't the right thing to do?
No.
Come on, Lynne, if we keep pressing him like this, he's gonna die again. What can I do then? Trick time! Well, I can speak to his soul. Meet again, Mr. Minister.
What? I've never seen you before. In any case, I'm a very busy man. If you're a dream, please don't bother me when I'm awake.
I'm not a dream. It looks like it's just a waste of time trying to talk to this guy. I think you're right, stubborn Justice Minister.
Please stop it! Speaking ill of me inside my own head!
No, I want to go to Lynne. Don't you think there's something fishy about this kidnapping thing? Fishy? I mean, the demand is to carry out an execution that was already set to be carried out. It's just like the minister said, there's no need for such a kidnapping. You might be right.
Are you talking to somebody again? No, there's no such thing. No such thing. No such thing as dreams. I'm a realist. I'll never believe in them. Dreams are for the crushed. Not in the existence of ghosts, not in this escape from prison, not in this kidnapping.
This realist is running away from several very real facts. High speed, too. Anyway, let me try and find out more about the kidnapping. After all, I know where the kidnappers are. Oh, that's right, you have their telephone number. I think I'll go see what these kidnappers look like. We've already seen them. Both in there and at the chicken kitchen. So first I want to go over here real quick. Okay, she's not here. It's like before. I don't see the little girl anywhere. Does this mean she was really kidnapped? Okay, so it's not this apartment then. Despite the fact that her husband and daughter are in trouble, the novelists have passionately on. But I don't get it. How did the kidnappers get a hold of the little girl? They didn't. Trick time! Okay, I can't actually go anywhere in here. But to the police! I really should pay the kidnappers visit the hideout. Yep. Nope, yep. I really should pay the kidnappers visit the hideout. After all, if we want the Justice Minute to come around, we have to solve this problem first. I feel like I'm slowly moving away from my own mystery. But I'm not the kind of guy who can abandon a little lady in trouble. So I guess I'm in this for a little while longer. $12:10 a.m. Justice Minister's daughter has been abducted. Kidnappers demand the execution of death row prisoner Joe to be carried out tonight. Lynne says execution is a mistake, and I believe it. No, we have been here. This is the, this is where Lynne died to the Rube Goldberg machine. And so I'm paying the kidnappers hideout a visit to see what I can find out about the abduction. What took you so long? Your instinct was right, Beauty, my dear. They have that restaurant surrounded. Took me forever to shake them, and now my poor bike is ready for the scrap heap. Right? Isn't it? I know we've seen most of these assets before. Next time, maybe you should make it a tricycle so you don't hurt yourself. Oh, that hurts, Beauty, but that's okay. That's what I love about you. Yeah, there's the Cupid. This is that area. But it's not. Like, this doesn't look right. These aren't the positions for it. Did he, like, recreate a room he had somewhere else? Be a little more gentle with our valuable hostage, please. Uh-oh. Yes, always keep a smile on a lady's face, right, my dear? There, see that, Beauty? Now there's a smile blooming on your face too, my dear. Yes, a wry smile. Well, what's her name? Tiny girl has been kidnapped. I'm going out for a breath of fresh air. You're on guard duty. All right, I'll dream of you until you return. Why don't you open the trunk for our guest? Camilla? Was it Camilla? I will, Beauty. I was just taking a little breather. And sitting on a devil fruit box. All right, little lady. Let me open that trunk for you. Oh, he fell asleep. Apple. Beauty. It looks like the Justice Minister's daughter really has been kidnapped. And someone else is bothering me too. I don't think I've ever been in this room before. Something about it's giving me a strange sense of deja vu. Well, I've seen something like this before. Yeah, this was the Rube Goldberg machine that killed Lynne. Time! What do we have to say, Cecil? Taking something precious to manipulate others. So that's what kidnapping is. Dirty tricks those without the power of the dirty tricks those without the power that they come up with. However, if I take that precious thing back, the power vanishes, don't it? Now then,
Time to see how the Justice Minister's little girl's doing. Before this guy wakes up from his dream of beauty. Alright, so we've got door. Which can only knock things. I can't actually... It doesn't stay open. Decoration. Okay. Swing. I assume it's gonna fall off? No? Okay. Taking it back into the candle. Burn brighter! Okay, set it on fire. I had a feeling that was what I was gonna have to do. Oh! I see. So the door is a trick for now. Hup, 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 hup. Oh! Round and around we go. Bean! Tennis ball! Alright. Now we gotta get out. This is gonna be actually kind of annoying. Unless I have to go somewhere else. So I can keep going this way. Lower the shade. Oh, hello? Don. I can't reach my destination from here. Okay. Go back up. Can I do anything? I can do this. Excuse me. The shelves are suspended by very thin cords. They look like they're about to break. I better be quite a spectacle if they fail. Someone can break it. It kinda makes me want to break it. Alright, so... Ooh, move the candle. Okay, so now this is clearly primed for fire. It's one of those things you light with fire, ain't it? How long is it light in the room? Is something like this really necessary? So something can be lit. It kinda makes me want to light it. Lean to the core to reach the trunk and open it. I wonder if I can create a new core. Okay, so I have to bring the fire around. But I can also light the candle on the doll, presumably? This makes sense. Burn brighter. That's not doing anything. I can knock this tennis ball, which will give me a new core over there. And now we make our way back. Still can't reach down there at the moment. No, wait, go back in here. Oh, wait. Let me launch this popper first. Hey! Okay, now we gotta... This is my imagination. Do we have to light a fire on there, or is that enough to do what I need? This is my imagination. That's all I have to say. What an amazingly simple fella. This room, on the other hand, is starting to look amazingly festive. Question is, how can I use it to my advantage? Okay, so we got this cake box. We got this party popper. Okay. I see. That's my imagination. We're gonna have to set this on fire. Okay, is it the same? No, okay. If it was any more laid back, he'd fall right off that crate. But look at that streamer go spinning round and round. Now, how can I make use of that? Whee! Oh boy. Oh, okay, so I'll have to do that after. After something. Oh, gotta go to the doll. Up we go.
Around we go. Just out of reach. Oh, I'm just gonna have to make this spin faster, probably, right? No? Oh, okay, I have to make the candle burn brighter first. All right, I have to wait for this to run out. There we go. Man, I got lucky with that, with that pattern. All right, come on. There it goes. Now it's on fire. And now okay. And now the dolls is lit. There it goes. I don't know how that didn't light something else on fire, but don't worry about it, I guess. I want to light Rika on fire. That sounds like it would be fun. Guess now do I just raise this up? I feel like more things would light on fire before that wick would. Tilt. This man is very unobservant. Many things in this room have changed, and he refuses to acknowledge them. Yep, it's Camilla. Hey, she's having a good time. What's going on here? This little lady is this little lady really the daughter of the Justice Minister? No, they got the wrong girl. I like that it's like, what do you mean just your imagination? She just walked in. I really like that it's a little couch. It's got even a cup holder. What's with the fun book and juice? Like I said, always keep a smile on a lady's face. I want to treat our guest well. How about treating me well? I'd like some bread and milk, please. At your service, my dear. Be back in a flash. Hey, mister. Hey, yes, cute little lady. More juice, perhaps. All you have to do is ask. Have I been kidnapped? Yes. Don't cry, little dear. There's nothing to be afraid of. The surroundings are miserable and filthy, I know. But we just ask for a little patience. Don't say those awful things about this house. This house is where I used to live. What? I apologize, little lady. I'm the one who's miserable and filthy. Forgive me. What's the meaning of this beauty? Why here at this girl's old house? Don't ask me. It was the other party in our deal who chose this location. Oh, I see. It's been empty for 5 years, and apparently nobody ever comes here. That's too shaky. But never mind that. What about my bread and milk? Oh, of course. Now you be a good girl while I'm gone. So, my thought right now is this is Jode's daughter, and the old guy at the junkyard is maybe her grandfather. And Jode's wife was killed on her birthday. And so this was all like set up for her birthday, and then they never used it. And so Grandpa Chan has an exact replica of it all set up, ready for her, but she doesn't want to see him because she knows the truth. You just read your book and drink your juice. I want to go home. Not quite yet. It's a dilapidated place with Camilla's old house. What's going on here? Trick time! What in the world? Why does the little lady ever call the dead? I helped her at Lynne's apartment. She didn't have one. So that must mean... Well, she never actually died, did she? Because we went into missile. She must have died sometime after that. It also means somebody else must have saved her. Yeah, me. But in the past. I better ask her what happened. I know there's gonna be time loop shenanigans. A book. I wonder what the little lady's reading tonight. An exciting adventure story, maybe? Although she's already getting quite a bit of excitement for one day.
Who's there? Oh, wait a minute. Is that you, Missile? Missile!
I'm sorry, it's not Missile. My name's Sissel.
Sissel? My name is Camilla.
Camilla. So it is her. I knew it.
What happened to me? What is this place?
I can only tell the poor little thing this is the land of the dead.
The land of the dead? Does that mean I'm dead?
Ah, I forgot there are no secrets in the ghost world. You can relax, you're not dead. But this isn't the first time you've been here, apparently.
Really? I don't remember. Wait a minute. Maybe I do remember. Sort of.
You do? It looks like she doesn't remember being saved very well. So some other dead person out there with special powers, huh? I mean, it's either Lampchon, or it was you in someone else's dead past that you had to also go save her. Anyway, I don't want to press her if she don't remember dying. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions about something else?
Sure. Go ahead, sissy.
Sissy, huh? Kidnapping.
And asked me to do something for her tonight.
I know about that part. She asked you to get to the chicken kitchen on Dead End Drive, right?
Yeah, but I never got there. Now I wish I could say I'm sorry to her. I never should have gone through the park.
What park?
Temsic Park. It's a shortcut to Dead End Drive.
Is that where the kidnappers grabbed you?
Yeah, Lynne always said. I don't like that park. Scary things happen there.
Temsic Park, huh?
What am I going to do? Lynne's going to be mad.
She is. How come?
Because I left it there. The music box in the park.
That's right. The music box. I mean, it's actually probably better that you left it there.
That music box was hidden in the apartment. I finally found it with a little bit of luck and courage. Guess where it was?
I don't know. Where? I'll pretend I don't know.
You know, you don't have to humor me.
Oops. So what happened to the music box?
Hidden in the bushes at the park, just before it happened.
Just before? Oh, just before you were kidnapped, huh?
I didn't want the bandman to take it, so I hid it. I bet it's still there in the park.
You did well. So that music box is in the park. I better let Lynne know. Oop. Now, Camilla, this is the old house.
Yep, this is where we lived until 5 years ago. But now I live with Lynne Missile.
Lynne's like a big sister to you, isn't she?
Yep, she's a detective, you know. She's a hero.
She is, huh? By the way, about your father. Is he the justice minister?
My father is gone.
Gone? Maybe passed away.
No, that's not it. My dad. He's going to die. And it's all because of me.
What? What do you mean because of me? Okay, so she's the one that killed George's wife? Why would you say that?
It's called an execution. My dad is a detective.
No way. Don't tell me your father's Detective Joe.
That's right.
What in the world?
5 years ago, something really bad happened. Like a scary dream. But it wasn't a dream.
5 years ago. That murder case. Incident 5 years ago.
It was Mom's birthday that day. My mom and dad were working, and I was home by myself. And then I had an idea. I was going to surprise my mom.
Oh.
I set up that contraption.
the Rube Goldberg that we killed, or that Lynne killed herself with, is what killed Jode's wife? Okay. The junkyard guy's been, like, investigating it. I don't know that if he might be related, he might not be. But he set up this machine exactly to prove that this is how it happened? Again, though, God, people are dumb. Just move. Just move a foot to the right.
Mom!
What was that noise?
Okay. So why was he... Why did he confess to it, though? Because it was an accident. I mean, she did it, technically. But it was an accident.
I still can't believe it happened. It wasn't supposed to work like that.
I know that contraption. I don't know how it was supposed to work. Party poppers and a cake. A birthday message.
My dad told me not to tell anybody. Just leave it to me, he said.
I guess the idea is to not have her go through the process and be traumatized. But I feel like you're gonna, like, do you not think you being arrested and executed is not gonna traumatize her more?
My dad wanted to be executed, and he asked him for it. But I wanted to tell everybody it was my fault. My dad said what I saw was a bad dream. He told me to forget it.
It's also unbelievably tragic. I can't believe it. This little lady is Detective Jode's daughter. I just can't tell her. I can't tell her why she was kidnapped.
Why was I kidnapped? I want to know.
Oops. There are no secrets in the ghost world. Maybe we better stop talking. It's too dangerous.
Jesse, you're not going to talk to me anymore?
I think we better get you out of here first. We can talk more after that.
Okay, but...
I'm gonna rescue you now. You just hold on a little longer, alright?
Okay, but we'll talk later, right? Don't forget, you promised, Sissy.
Updated the phone book.
What took you so long?
I traveled the entire town in search of the finest bread and milk for you, my dear. But it's late, and all the shops are closed.
We're leaving this place right now.
What? But he's not here yet. If we couldn't meet at the restaurant, weren't we supposed to meet here? I still assume they're trying to meet me, and me's dead.
Yes, and he's the one who chose this location.
Oh, I don't like this one bit. We have to run around doing all this extra work. Extra work all for the sake of his deal.
Be quiet.
So, I'm still convinced of the time loop theory because Lynne was out there to kick all this in motion because we called them. If I'm correct in that the him that they're talking about is also me, they were in two places I needed them to be because of where I told them to go. We're bootstraps paradoxing.
It can't be helped. This place is too dangerous. I told you, my sixth sense is very strong.
All right, as you wish, beauty.
I feel it. I sense something here, in this room.
So this room's bugged.
Somebody there? Can you hear me?
Is she talking to me?
I can sense your presence, you know. The next time I sense you, This child will die. Remember that.
I still don't think she's talking to me. Although, no, they moved before the bug was in place before, right? So maybe she is talking about me.
All right, we're leaving.
Pardon me, little lady. Oh. No, her book! No, but the book! Oh. That can't be comfortable. Also, considering it's a 3-layer one, I'm pretty sure she is squished and dead, but don't worry about it. Oh, am I in the book? All of a sudden, I'm left behind alone. Alone in that room that stole the little lady's smile away 5 years ago. The little lady is gone now, leaving me with only a few new facts. A few very heavy, very sad facts. Does it know about all this? One of the things stands out in my mind. I can sense your presence. Some of the kidnapper's final words. Do those two know? Do the kidnappers know about the power of the dead? Alright, on to chapter 12? How many chapters are there? Ghost trick chapters. How many chapters? 18 to the last puzzle, 17? Looks like the kidnappers made a big mistake. Girl in the trunk was Detective Joe's daughter, Camilla, not the minister's daughter. I think that's intentional, though. When I got back to the Justice Minister's office, things were getting even more out of hand. The upstairs man was being grilled by the fiery detective lady. I told Lynne what I had found about the kidnapping, that it wasn't the Justice Minister's daughter who had been abducted. That the kidnappers had been holed up in Camilla's old house, and that they sensed my presence and were already gone.
But Camilla, why do they have Camilla? Her father isn't the stupid old Justice Minister.
I think the stupid old pa is a little uncalled for. Looks like kidnappers made mistakes somehow.
The poor girl, kidnapped for the ransom for her own father's execution. It's just too much.
It's a cruel twist of fate, I agree. And then there's those other twists too. Like kidnappers winding up in and using Camilla's old house as a hideout.
There's no way it could be just coincidence.
And them sensing my presence. They seem to know about the powers of the dead.
I just don't understand any of it.
I told you before, Detective. I want you to stand back.
Who cares about distance at a time like this? Look, Mr. Minister, it wasn't your daughter that was kidnapped.
Don't try to pretend you didn't hear what we were saying.
Oh, can you believe? How will I believe you? I'm a realist.
Please, if you don't believe what we said, see for yourself. Just call home and...
I tried calling 100 times. My wife won't answer.
She won't.
It's complicated. Oh, why does life have to be such a complicated thing?
But if she doesn't answer, does that mean everything's normal?
It doesn't prove it. And I'm being watched. I can't have the police go check for me. Besides, if the execution isn't carried out tonight, the hostage will be killed. What difference does it make if it's not my daughter?
What?
Whoa-wee, that's quite a pickle, Mr. Minister. Quite a pickle.
I'm assuming it's Cabanella. Yeah.
Miss me, baby.
Inspector Cabanella.
I have a little report for you, Mr. Minister. The escaped prisoner has been apprehended. Thought you might like to see him, so here he is.
Wait, why did you bring him here? Where did you find him? I assumed you found him like right outside the prison.
Detective Joad, I'm so sorry. I tried. I know that you're innocent. I just can't prove it. I'm so sorry.
Lynne.
Okay, also actually thinking about how that was, I'm going to now go science on us in that any competent investigator looking into that would know that Joe didn't do it. Because, okay, so when you're investigating a shooting death, you look at the angle of the bullet as it goes into the body. The way that was positioned, Jode is actually no. Jode isn't even substantially taller than it seemed like his wife was. So hold on, let me get up a paint. What would this be? What does this count as? I guess this window capture would work. Yeah, okay. So, okay. So let's say, right, Jode's wife is here. Lady person, right? And then Jode comes in here. Let's say he's even a little bit taller than her. Right? Okay. The gun is up here with a trajectory that would be like this. So it would come in and hit her like that, right? For Jode to have been able to make a shot like that, he would have to be at this height. So Jode would have to be on like a ladder and be up here and on a different direction, shooting downward to create that angle. Like, if he shot from him shooting from here, which would be how any, like, normal person would assume that they were, the angle would be like this. Even if he's a little taller, like, it would be, you know, like that. It's not the same angle that this would come in on. You would have to be really far away or really, really high to make the angle that this would come in at. This is actually absurd, now that I'm really thinking about it. Alright, anyway, forensics time with Saucy. But yeah, like basically, TLDR, the angle of it does not line up in any capacity. You don't just look and say, oh, well, there's... A bullet is not just... Bullet holes are not the same no matter where you're shot from. The angle of the gun is going to be the angle of the impact, and it will continue at that angle. So you can... If you get the position of them, you will be able to, like, triangulate where it was. The only way that it would come like that for it to make logical sense is if she was already, like, on the ground or in, like, a crouching position and he was shooting, like, down. It doesn't make any sense. Because, yeah, okay, if she was crouched down and he pointed down or was, like, already down, you could maybe replicate it, but I don't see that being... I don't know, the angle that was, I don't think you could still make it.
Lynne. Please, don't apologize to me. Ah, the beautiful love between a teacher and student, it brings a tear to my eye.
Trick time! Alright, time to get them out of here. Oh, he's about to have another attack. You knew, didn't you, Inspector Cabanella, that the execution was tonight?
I don't believe I had any obligation to tell you.
And you're fine with this? I mean, you know as well as I do. Detective Joe could never have done such a thing.
Ha ha ha! Oh, come on now, baby! I know no such thing!
Uh-huh.
I know 2 things to be true, and 2 things only. 1, he was given the death penalty. And 2, he tried to escape. What else can I do but haul him in, baby?
So, okay, wait, so now that actually there is nothing shady around the death of his wife, I wasn't sure when to bring this up, but sometimes when they say Lynne, the ends kind of merge together and she becomes Lynne Diesel. No! Freya, no! Stop it! Stop it! I'm taking a newspaper and I'm swatting you! I hate it. I hate it that I can see it now. Why would you do this to me? But yeah, now that we know that there's nothing actually shady about his wife's death, Cabanella actually doesn't have any reason to not bring him in. Cause it's like, oh yeah, he confessed, he was tried and found guilty, and now he's escaping. Cabanella had nothing to do with the murder. Also, I'm realizing now his head kind of looks like poop. But yeah, no, he's actually just doing his job correctly. Why did you bring him here? Yes! Okay, this is what I said.
Whatever do you mean, young lady?
He escaped from prison, right? So why didn't you just take him back to the prison? I think you only brought him here to brag about your accomplishment. Isn't that right, Inspector? For your own selfish reasons. So, were all those rumors about you true? That the only thing you care about is a spotless record? Is that more important to you than saving a friend?
Everybody has certain principles they can't go back on, including me. You'll understand that someday, baby! That's enough, Lynne.
But, Detective Chode...
I'm a death row inmate who escaped from prison. This is how it should be.
But... Let's talk to man!
Oh, my poor Amelie! Is she alright?
Actually, the girl was kidnapped is named Camilla.
Why is the dream talking to me in my head again?
Wait a minute, Amelie? Could that be the Amelie next door?
Yeah, I think so.
Wow, I didn't know the Justice Minister lived next door.
No, not me. My wife. It's, complicated.
I bet it would be pretty hard to admit she left him. The Minister's wife ran away on him? Maybe they grew apart with him being so busy. Ah, I bet you're right.
Please stop gossiping about me in my own head!
This poor guy. I want a character tournament for the most divorced man. Junpei in Zero Time Dilemma. Going to what I heard, Amelie was supposed to go to some sort of lesson tonight. Those horrible kidnappers, they were lying in wait for her. Amelie didn't go out after all. She couldn't. She had a fever. Huh? And so the kidnappers grabbed Camille by mistake instead? Apparently. Amelie and Camille are about the same age. Kidnappers must have gotten the two of them mixed up. It's my fault. If I hadn't asked Camilla to do that errand for me, this never would have happened. All right. You asked her to bring the music box. Camilla. Don't worry. We'll get her. I'm sure everything will be fine. Hi, Jode. How you doing?
So, Mr. Ghost, we meet again. I hear something happened. Something about a kidnapping.
Some kidnappers are saying they abducted the Justice Minister's daughter.
That's terrible. What's the demand?
Carrying out of your execution tonight.
I had no idea I was so hated. But the minister doesn't have to worry. I die and it's all over. Very simple.
It's not that simple.
Why not?
Because it isn't really the minister's daughter who got kidnapped. It's Camilla.
What? Camilla?
I checked it out for myself. I'm positive.
No! It can't be!
And by the way, Camilla told me something interesting. Said the one who killed her mother 5 years ago was Camilla herself.
What? What are you talking about?
Don't listen to him! I'm the one who shot her! I'm the one who shot Alma! When I'm executed tonight, that'll be the end of it.
Again. No, it won't. You're going to traumatize your daughter way more with you getting executed for something she did than any other situation.
Camilla won't have to suffer anymore after tonight.
For a capable detective, you say some incredibly misguided things. You dying isn't gonna end that girl's suffering. It'll just bring a new suffering. The only pain that this execution is gonna ease is yours. Yeah.
Is it true what Camilla said?
Why don't you tell us what you know? The murder 5 years ago.
To be honest, I still don't understand what happened that day. It was my wife's, Alma's, birthday. We came home from work. She went in first.
Bang! Yeah, I don't know. That angle's absurd that any person would shoot it like that.
I looked for the shooter, but there was nobody to be found. There was nobody there besides Alma and Camilla, just the two of them.
So the little lady's mother died right in front of her.
Oh my. That's so horrible.
Camilla told me about it. She was crying. She said the contraption she made did something it wasn't supposed to. Made an impossible move.
Impossible move. Well, here's what I want to know, actually, though. Why do you have a loaded flintlock gun? Or, not flintlock, there's a name for these. Fuse. Why do you have a loaded fuse-based gun on your wall? Impossible move.
Camilla was a quiet little girl, but she was good with her hands. She was a little genius at making elaborate toys and contraptions. Well, there were two very strange points about that contraption.
The first was, of course, the firing of that gun.
Right. That was an antique gun I'd had on display for you.
Why was it loaded? Well, it wasn't part of the little lady's original design.
Of course it wasn't. It was supposed to be a surprise for her mother's birthday.
And the other strange point was the movement of that Cupid.
Cupid?
Right.
It was supposed to shoot its arrow without turning around.
Right, so why did it turn around? I feel like there is another evil or ghost that has been manipulating things in other ways. Maybe Lamp John.
Somebody made a change to the contraption's design, and then manipulated it.
I don't know what to say.
Enough time to think things through then. All I knew was I had to protect Camilla. I made a small adjustment to the scene, and turned myself in.
That doesn't protect her, though.
What kind of adjustment?
The gun, of course.
The gun, come to think of it. Oh yeah, it's gone. There was no gun there. Just a picture hanging on the wall.
Of course not, because I secretly switched out the I switched the gun out of the frame with that picture. I didn't believe what she told me about her contraption, but one thing was for certain. That gun was still smoking.
So that gun really did shoot Alma.
I hid the gun before I went to the police.
You hid it?
I put it in a wooden box and gave it to a certain detective.
What? You mean?
And that detective still thinks it's a music box.
So that's what was in the box, huh?
I got a different murder weapon ready to give to the police. My own pistol.
Okay. That makes it even fucking stupider. Did no one investigate this? The kind of ammunition a pistol would use is substantially different from the kind of ammunition that thing would use, and beyond that, any not ballistics, but any firearm examination of the bullet that would be in her would show that it's not fired by his gun.
I did a few other things to make it look good. I won't go into the details. When it was all done, I turned myself in. Been 5 years since then. I stopped thinking about it.
That's just how it is when there's not. You know what? All right. You know what, Frey? You're right. Fuck. Okay, you're right. Usually, though, if they do that, they call them suicides. But he did confess. This is Japan. Yeah. The answer is just the one sentence he gives in the explanation that, I did some stuff, don't worry about it. But no, there's nothing you could do to that would change that kind of evidence. But yeah, right, this is Japan, and if he can, well, I don't know that it is Japan, though. It was made in Japan, but I don't think this is fake Japan. Everyone seems Western. I don't think anyone here looks Japanese, actually.
Shut armor. There's no other explanation. That's what I convinced everyone of, even me.
You know what? We're just gonna say this happens. This game takes place in the Phoenix Wright universe, where the law is bullshit and also is in the same universe as Legally Blonde. So, you know, it's fine. Yeah, Lynne, Cabanella, and Sissel are definitely Japanese names. But also, I actually do need to expound on that more. Yes, me and the friend of mine that showed me Legally Blonde the musical have decided it is now canon that Legally Blonde and Ace Attorney take place in the same universe. It logically everything works out. It totally makes sense. You can't convince me otherwise. Bowser is dead, right? I still lose it over Feeny and Elle both going to law school to chase after a boy. Listen, you do what you gotta do. I wish someone would chase me to law school.
That day, in that room, powers that I didn't understand were at work. And if that's the case, it clears up all the mysteries.
Maybe not all. There are a couple other people who know about those powers. Somebody there. Can you hear me? I can sense your presence, you know. Kidnappers who abducted Camilla knew about these powers.
There's no ordinary kidnapping. Looks like my wife's case isn't coming to an end after all. I'm the only one who thought it was.
Detective Coward. There's still time before dawn. A little, anyway. How about you see this case through to the end before you die? Alright! We just got a lot of info dumped on us. Detective Jode, is what you told us just now true?
Yes, of course.
In that case, there's still time.
Still time.
Time to solve the case that started 5 years ago. You didn't do it, Detective Jode, and of course Camilla didn't do it either. So the true perpetrator is still out there, and I'm going to prove it. For Camilla's sake!
Sounds wonderful.
Thank you, Detective Jode. Also, yeah, this now... Because we know that there was no one involved in the murder of his wife, that means the only reason he was painting Sissel is because he's the one that shot Sissel. Which means we're probably not Sissel, which is why he was like, yeah, I don't think that's who you are. I think you should, like, find out a little bit of yourself before I trust you more, in one of his early conversations.
Lynne, where is that music box now?
in Temsky Park. Camilla left it there.
That gun is important evidence. You'd better go pick it up.
Yes, sir. I'll go right now. Sissel, take care of Detective Joe. Wait, what are you gonna do? You're also wanted for murder. And do something about the kidnapping so we can get the minister on our side.
And again, I'll say, easy for you to say. Goodbye. What's going on? Deal me what's the deal, Mr. Death Row inmate. A little change in plans. My daughter has been kidnapped. I can't just go off to die without doing something. But you're in our custody, don't forget. Back at the prison, everybody's waiting for you. It's a special seat, just for you, baby. Then I guess we'd better prove my innocence on the double. On the double, is it? You sound so determined, my old friend. I want to save Camilla, in more ways than one. And that's all there is to it. I see, my old friend, in more ways than one. What say you, Mr. Minister? May we have your decision? Should the execution be carried out tonight, as planned? Or should we hold off and wait for this important evidence to come in? No, wait, that's not. The order still stands! Bring the prisoner back immediately and resume its enforcement! As you wish, Your Excellency. Please, don't bow to me, especially not that low! In that case, can I have one of your boys arrange a prison van to pick him up? Would you be so kind? I feel like Cabanello's gonna break him out by not by accident, but like, make it seem like it was an accident.
Where? Was that just in your pocket?
The van should take about 10 minutes, I'm guessing. Your escape tonight was brilliant. Will you show me another miracle in the last few minutes of yours, Mr. Death Row inmate?
Yep. I just wish I had a fraction of a smart yo mood. Give me some of this Riz.
Glad to see Detective Joe all fired up now, but I feel like I'm under the gun here. Even if Lynne does come through with the proof of Joe's innocence, it'll be meaningless if Joe to Camilla dies. I'll do something about that kidnapping, somehow. Maybe I should ask for the advice from some capable detectives here. Most likely, the minister won't stop the execution. Not as long as there's any small chance his daughter is the one who was kidnapped.
But she isn't the one, I'm sure of it.
Well, it would be great if we could prove that to the minister.
Prove it? I doubt his wife is ever gonna answer that phone if we call from here.
If we call from here, right. But a telephone works in both directions.
What are you saying?
What I'm saying is only family members can solve a family problem. Hey, Mr. Ghost.
Huh. Yeah?
I have to admit, I don't like depending on others. But you're the only one who can change the situation.
Gee, detective.
For these past 5 years, Camilla's the only thing that kept me going. I can't go meekly to the chair now. I hate to ask this, but would you mind saving me?
I'll try. The key to getting the justice minister to stop the execution is his wife and daughter. But is there a way? Well, I guess we'll find out. I don't think talking to him has any purpose, so out we go. Now, we just have to find the daughter. Oh, she's back in bed. This is our thought. This little girl safe in her bed. So cute. He reminds me of Luna Platts from Mega Man Star Force. Murder, execution, jailbreak, betrayal, and now kidnapping is the last link in the long chain of a sad fate lit a fire in Joe's heart. And the chance to turn it all around is right here in this room. I'm getting a strange premonition. Everything that happened so far tonight is relayed back to me in some way. And I'll bet this mistake-ridden abduction does too. A deadly premonition. I should play Deadly Premonition. It'll be terrible in the best way. I visited the novelist's apartment again. I'm hoping to be able to do something about this mistaken identity kidnapping. As long as there's any possibility that could be his own daughter who was kidnapped. I doubt the Justice Minister will call off the execution tonight. Me too. The key to dispelling the minister's doubts is now in bed coughing. And I need to use this key before that prison van arrives to pick up our death row inmate. I swear if you tell her to stop coughing, I will punch you.
My darling angel, oh, just listen to that cough. Naughty thing. Did you leave your nice warm bed to go out into the night to play? I don't live after my own heart, but I must confess I didn't even notice you were gone.
That's because you're a terrible mother.
I didn't go out to play. I went to buy Papa a birthday present. He said he wanted a new lighter.
Oh, but that's no reason to go out this late at night.
I actually do agree with her here. But how did you not notice your daughter left?
My fever finally went down. I could barely move before that.
But look what it brought you. Your fever is worse now than ever. Here is the feverish passion of my darling angel.
Here is two. Blink.
Yes, darling.
Let's call Papa and wish him a happy birthday, even though it's already past midnight.
Not tonight, Amelie.
I hate you.
Let her call her damn dad. It was his birthday. Come on. Looks like the little girl was safe all along. I already knew that, but I'm still relieved all the same. There's another lucky development too. Amelie wants to call her father. Now, if I can just make use of that feeling somehow, that will surely bring the Justice Minister around. Trick time! Must be the worst birthday ever for this poor man. No, really though. Boom.
Down.
Amelie, I told you can't call him tonight.
Why not?
Listen to me, Amelie. Your father is about to make a big mistake.
Yeah, maybe her calling him would change that.
I want him to reconsider.
What do you know about it, Mama? He's the one who's the Justice Minister, you know? All you do is write weird novels.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, she's going into abuse mode.
What do you mean weird? How dare you despise my romantic expressions?
I'm pretty sure all your novels are like thinly veiled NTR plots that you want to involve you. So yeah, they are kind of weird.
And now you've made me angry. You really have. How do you expect me to forgive such an insult?
No, the phone!
I hate you.
And that's what would have happened if I did that wrong. Okay, no, that is what had happened. I've talked about it before. My favorite fail state in any video game is in Bug Fables when you're trying to infiltrate the Wasp domain. And you have to do it secretly because like everything's too strong, you'll get overwhelmed.
So if you get caught, it flashes back to your team with one of the guys going, and that's what would happen if we did that wrong. So we gotta get this plan right.
There. I'll be keeping my eye on you now, so you won't do anything else mischievous. Like calling your father.
I hate you.
I can hear you, you know.
Ooh, well, Pat, I don't know what this family's issues are, but I know that I have to do something about this lady. So I'm making call. What if I light the lighter again? Nothing. Oh. Hello. Okay, she's just coughing. Open the waste bin. No, okay, we're gonna have to launch something with that. I better not pull out the lamp right now. I only pour oil on the flames if the flames of anger in this lady's heart. Want to give Ollie a chance to use the telephone. I'll think of a way to keep her mother out of the way. What if I just drop something on her head and knock her out? Oh no! Oh no, Izu, what have they done to you? Swing harder! Get in her hair. Get in her hair. Poor Izu.
Well, having a good time, are we, little rodent?
Oh,
Sweet dreams! Did you fancy little vintage? Did you fancy the vintage, my whiskered friend?
poor Izu. Don't worry, I'm pretty sure Izu's playing Baldur's Gate. She's having a good time. He's more powerful than I thought. It looks like she tipped the wall candelabra to one side, too. The angle of those candles. I got the feeling I've seen something very similar to that quite recently. Izu! Oh, she's dead. Goodbye, Izumi.
Oh heavens, a blackout at a critical time like this! Of course, dim light suits my story of love very well, but I myself am not very fond of the dark.
Now talk to the rat's ghost. I mean, hey, if Missile's got one, it should, right?
This chandelier just narrowly missed the back of my head. I love the thrill of romance, but I don't need these kind of thrills, thank you.
Forgot she liked it on her butt. Okay, but what? Why? You're gonna drink that still. The power being out means we can't make a phone call anymore. The phone lines are connected to the power.
Oh, what a wonderful atmosphere. Perfect for a clandestine meeting in the dusky twilight.
Trick time! Poor little guy. I don't exactly know how the situation came about. I think I owe that rat an apology. Rat seems to be unconscious. It's not dead! It's still alive! But now the room has changed into this. Maybe I can use it somehow. This lady's dictionary. What was on her desk before? Oh, poor thing. Guess it'll never be returned to the bookshelf. Izu lives! Uh-oh. Oh, I thought her hair was gonna catch fire.
What a naughty chandelier.
Okay, so I have to do something that, like, makes her lean back? So I can't go any further this way. Wait. Oh! Burn brighter! And then do it, and it will catch her hair. Oh, it ran out! Asshole!
That was close.
Alright. Let's wait for her to sit down before we do this time. There we go. Huh. It goes out like as soon as I drop it. So maybe that's not it. He danced, so we must all now. Alright, can I do this yet? I better not put out the lamp right now. The only poor oil. Okay, no, still don't want to do that yet. Alright, swing harder. That's gonna be for later. Make it chime. Oh goodness, look at the time. As I bask in my tale of love, time has been moving on at the speed of light. So even though she's immersed in love, she can still hear this, huh? Well, this won't buy enough time for her daughter to make a phone call. Must be something else I can distract her with. Got the waste bin, we've got the lighter. It's not the lighter, and I don't have anything on here right now. Okay, I can't bring that latch back up. That doesn't matter. I can't go any further here. The lane's new. Yeah, okay, that's the same. Okay, burn brighter. Okay, the burn brighter ends like it. No, okay. I was gonna say it ends like as soon as I. Oh, I can still turn the valve. I thought it was gonna end as soon as I like leave it, but that's not exactly the case. Alright, the valve doesn't seem to do anything anymore. Latch doesn't do anything. I can't get to the phone. And this, I can't do anything during this. Can I do anything while she's cranking? Because maybe... I hit the crank. No, right? She's gonna do this all in a cutscene. Like, could I hit the valve while doing this and it might do something? No, okay, yeah, this is all cutscene. And it won't drop again immediately, right? Oh, it will! Ha-ha! Such an insolence! Damn, she nimble though. Alright, let's see what Sissel has to say. I wish I had her swag as well. She pretty good. She going hard, man. That's twice she managed to adopt like that. Who knew she was adopting champion? I'm starting to get annoyed. I'm trying again. I'll get it this time. Okay, so this is actually what I need to do. Like, okay, if this keeps happening and I'm this lady, I'm like just leaving it. Ha! She's trapped! Totally help me!
Mama! I'm sorry, Mama. I'm too dizzy. I can't get up.
Well, if it isn't the consequences of my own actions.
I'm afraid I can't help you right now.
Here's to the weakness of my darling angel.
Our chandelier is on that tighter than her wedding band. She won't be able to escape on her own. Oh, well, this isn't the consequences of a ghost's actions. No. What? A ghost? That's silly. There wouldn't be ghosts. But our call novelist says she didn't like the dark. I don't want to thrash around anymore than she already is. I better not put this lamp out right now. Okay, so we have to... We're working on lighting the candelabra. What if I turn the valve? Nothing! Yeah, that also does nothing. Can't reach that. Swinging harder right now doesn't do anything. Wait, no! Wait! Yeah! What? What is going on here? Emily, look! Do you see this? Help me, please!
Sorry, I'm too sick. I can't get out of bed. My head is spinning. So I guess you'll just have to stay up there spinning too.
This is what you get, lady! Should've let the girl call her dad! Looks like this lady won't be going anywhere for a while. Now the little girl can call her father. The only trouble is she can't reach it. I guess I'll have to deliver it to her. Okay, but if you do the same thing as before, it's gonna just hit her on the head where she is right now. Well, that's right. I ain't got those candles. I saw something very similar just recently, didn't I? Oh! Oh no! The rat's still on fire! I'm sorry! So many easy-based crimes are happening tonight! Please don't hit the girl in the head. Please don't accidentally kill the... Okay, it's gonna fall that way.
Mama!
What in the world is going on here?
Ah, the power's back on.
Oh, goody. Excuse me for a minute while I call Papa, okay, Mama? It'll only be a minute.
She's cool with it, she's fine. No, this is just more reasons for her to not give me an ass!
Don't you dare, Emily! I won't have it!
Hello, Papa?
Oh! Emily! I love you!
Of course it is, silly. What did you think?
But I heard they said you were. Oh, never mind. It's nothing.
You recognize his daughter's chain smoker voice anywhere. No, I'm not having her be a chain smoker. She's sick. Leave her alone.
Silly old Papa. Happy birthday, Papa.
Birthday? All right, it was my birthday today, wasn't it?
I'm sorry we couldn't celebrate tonight.
I can now see how I'm doing a chain smoker voice to her also by accident.
Thanks to mean old Mama.
Oh, you mean old mama. I mean your mother. What is she up to right now?
You know, hanging around.
Well, she's certainly up all right. My stubborn mother is kind of tied up at the moment.
Get me down!
She needs to be taught a lesson for causing us so much trouble.
No, Emily. I'm the one who was wrong. Could you tell your mother I'm sorry?
What do you have to be sorry about?
I was just about to make a horrible mistake, but it's all right now.
Oh, okay.
You're still young. There's a lot I can't tell you right now. The job of Justice Minister is very complicated, you see.
Okay.
But just remember, you're always the most important thing to your mother and me. Did you do something naughty to your mother? If you did, I want you to apologize.
I don't think I did anything. But okay, I'll apologize.
That's a good girl.
Okay, Papa. Have a good night. I love you.
I love you too, Amelie. Good night, sweetheart.
We did it. We reunited a family. Family.
Mama? I'm sorry.
My goodness, why the sudden change?
I guess I was wrong about you. I didn't understand.
Oh, Amelie.
I thought all you ever did was write these weird novels.
That makes me a little sad.
Opposite, the job of Justice Minister was complicated.
Yes, your father's job is very, very complicated and difficult. That's why I couldn't talk to you about most of it. But you're right, I shouldn't treat you like such a little girl anymore. You're growing up after all.
I promise to stop calling your novels weird and try actually reading them.
What? Oh, maybe you'd better wait for you until you're a little older for that.
Hey.
So, Amelie, if you're feeling a little more charitable towards your old mama, do you think you can let me down now?
You know, I would love to do that. But I'm feeling just too dizzy and sick right now.
Oh, there she goes.
Tonight, on this holiest of nights, my deadline. Looks like the only thing pressing on me will be the chandelier. Here's to Papa and Mama's darling angel.
Dink. All of a sudden, everybody's getting along again. Such an abrupt change. I can't understand it. This is what family is all about. It's okay, she can squeeze another title out of this for sure. Yeah, no, really. This would be great. What's the word I want? This would be great. Inspiration, that's it. Inspiration for another novel. In any case, situations change dramatically now. The embrace of a sentient chandelier! Oh no, this reminds me of like the author of Pounded by My Butt by My Own Butt in all his novels. I just hope the mysteries of me can be cleared up as quickly as the furrows of the minister's brow. I don't know where Camilla is, but at least I know the Justice Minister's doubts are dispelled. Excuse me, what novel? I'll see if I can find it and I'll post them in the Discord later. Chuck Tingle, that's his name, yeah! There's also a lot of them about dinosaurs and like time travel, but it's all about being pounded in his butt, usually by his own butt. I think I'll go back to his office when everybody's waiting for the prison van. The minister's family now has their smiles and harmony back, but Camilla is still in the hands of the kidnappers. I decided to go back to the Justice Minister's office. The problem is, the minister's brow is just as furrowed as ever, quite unlike a father who's just learned that his daughter is safe. Quite unlike a father who just learned his daughter is safe. He seems to still be in the depths of despair. The atmosphere in his room is very different now. It seems to have an air of unfocused anxiety. I have the feeling something big is going to happen.
Just found out that my daughter is safe. I'd like to express my gratitude. Thank you. Thank you for my daughter's sake and for mine. No need to thank us, Minister. It was nothing. Literally, I didn't do it. What he do? But one question. I can't help but notice. Your daughter is safe. And yet, you still look unhappy. How about a little smile for us? Ah, of course, there's still the matter, the other kidnapping victim. But is that really the only thing that troubles you, Mr. Minister? Please let me think in peace until the prison van arrives.
So he hasn't changed things yet. I wonder if Lynne's at the park yet. Till we get her report, I guess I'll just have to wait here. His continued distress of the ministers. Is there really something more to it, like the inspector and what said? Hey, what's up? Hello, Justice Minister. How about you finally admit I do exist?
I thank you I expressed. That was meant for you. You're a ghost, aren't you? And you have the power to control and manipulate people, don't you?
No, I don't have that kind of power. I can't control you.
Well, we've actually known, you know, for quite a while now. But I had no idea they were the powers of the dead, of the ghosts.
No about what?
We knew about the existence of somebody who could control others, a manipulator. What's this? That's why your execution order caused me so much anguish, Detective Jode. Mr. Minister, why don't you just tell us everything you know? Yes, I suppose I should. You need to hear it all. All about the huge mistake this foolish man made.
The manipulator. That's why the three of them are national security things. Okay.
There are some cases in this country right now that are under top secret investigation. Of course, you wouldn't have known about them, Detective Jode. Right. They don't share too much top secret information with the inmates in prison. There are 3 prisoners, including you, in the special prison you just escaped from. All 3 cases have certain points in common. They do they? Tell us more. The rock singer who leaked national secrets in his lyrics during a TV broadcast. The curry-loving fellow who took the chief commissioner hostage to the Metro Police Department. Neither of these men had a motive for their crime, and both of these crimes were impossible. Impossible. The curry lover had no way of knowing how to infiltrate the commissioner's office, and the rock singer had no way of knowing the national secrets he leaked. The Special Investigation Unit submitted an investigative report to me on them.
Why does all this chicken in this game look so delicious? Listen, when you have a location called Chicken Kitchen in your game, you can't make your chicken not look good.
They concluded that these men's criminal acts were not of their own violent volition. But how could that be? The theory the unit came up with was the existence of a manipulator.
A manipulator, huh?
That's when the special prison was established in the facility to research that theory. Some unknown power has been at work. These past several years, Inspector Kabanawa has been studying these cases. He has he? Manipulating somebody into committing a criminal act, according to the inspector. The first case of its kind was a locked room murder involving our nation's best detective. Are you trying to say I was manipulated somehow into shooting Alma?
Okay. It wasn't a locked room, though. That's not what a locked room mystery is. There was someone in the room already, and she walked into the room, and it wasn't locked.
Are you saying I was somehow manipulated into shooting Alma? I appreciate the theory, but unfortunately, I don't recall being controlled by anybody. It's just not possible to manipulate another's behavior like that.
A locked room murder is when a murder is a room that is a functioning lock present somewhere. No, it's not a locked room. That's not what a locked room is. This is not a locked room. It was open. Anyone could have walked in and shot them. Also, we know how it happened. If there is someone in the room, that inherently makes it not a locked room. A locked room is when a lock and a room love each other very much. You know what? I accept that one. Our powers certainly don't work on living creatures. Do they? Or do they not because you were told they didn't?
That's what I thought when I first heard the theory, too.
Only unlocked her murder if it's in Tommy Wiseau's The Room. Otherwise, it's just sparkling poirot? Just sparkling poirot? I like that, though. I appreciate this theory.
I was sincerely mistaken. That's proved to be a big mistake. What?
Mistake. You mentioned a mistake. Could you tell us about it?
I suppose everybody here has the right to know. All right, fine. I'll speak out loud so that Inspector Cabanella can hear this too. There's something I'd like the two of you to hear about a mistake I made. Inspector Cabanella, when you first made that report about a manipulator, I'm afraid I didn't believe it at all. Impossible, I thought. Perfectly understandable, Mr. Minister. But I was wrong. That kind of power does exist, and I learned the truth of that firsthand. What's this? A month ago, I signed the order to carry out Detective Jones' execution. However, that act wasn't of my own volition. I was being controlled.
What? You never told me about this, Mr. Minister! Look at him go.
What's going on? This document, what am I doing?
I can't believe he was mind hacked! No!
The power to mind hack.
My friends lost it at the power to mind hack.
Wait, don't deliver that document!
I was waiting to actually get to this to do this for the game. Yeah, no, the fact that Zero Time Dilemma is an anagram for it's me, I'm Zero, I'm Delta is crazy.
That's when all of my fear, despair, and suffering began.
I found that out when I was going through it with them, and I was like, motherfucker.
At the time, it didn't even cross my mind that I had been manipulated, and my memory of the event was only hazy at best.
So the memory being manipulated doesn't clearly remain, huh?
Signing execution orders was part of a justice minister's job. At the time, I just felt my psyche was rebelling against the task. But the next day, it dawned on me. I remembered Inspector Cabanella's report on the existence of a manipulator. As a minister of justice, I couldn't admit what had happened to me. I only signed the execution order because I was being controlled. If something like that got out, this nation's judicial system would crumble. Besides, I had no evidence to present that I actually had been controlled. So in the end, I couldn't admit to anybody what had happened. I suppose, but it sounds a bit like an excuse. You should have at least told us, Mr. Minister. Yes, I know I should have. I was running away from the problem. Then my wife found out I was worried about something.
Well, if you go around with an expression like that, I guess it's bound to happen.
I explained it to her, and she was dead set against the way I was handling it. If you don't withdraw that order and tell everyone the truth immediately, I'm moving out.
Imagine how much the judicial system would crumble if we learned that ghosts are real and able to be channeled. I don't know, it seems like it'd be crumbling already with all the outdated autopsy reports. We must update the autopsy report.
And then was the kidnapping tonight. Was it thrust under my nose like that? I can no longer deny my mistake.
I might play some of the Ace Attorney games after I run out of these other ones.
This manipulator comes upon us from somewhere unseen. That's why I've been keeping my distance from everybody.
That's why you've been telling people to stay back. So there's somebody else besides me with the power of the dead. I'm fine with that. After all, I already know about certain Deathland. What I'm not fine with is the fact that that person can control and manipulate living creatures. That's certainly not something I can do. It also means that the lamp is probably lying to you about you going away at dawn. Apparently different ghosts get different ghost tricks.
But I never imagined that tonight I would find out where this kind of power comes from. Where it comes from. Inspector Cabanella, this manipulator is a ghost or departed spirit. A spirit! As a matter of fact, there's a ghost talking to us right now. What? What did you say? Joe, don't tell me you can hear this ghost too! I'd say the only person who can't hear him is you.
What are these other two guys here just chopped liver? Those soldiers in the background must be having the time of their lives, for real.
Spirit, ghost, gods in heaven. Excuse me, Mr. Minister. I suddenly have some urgent business to attend to. I recommend you think long and hard before making your final decision, sir. Inspector!
This is Lynne. I'm at the park.
We've been waiting to hear from you. Have you found the evidence?
Well, the situation here is, it's kind of difficult to explain. Cecil, if you're there, come to the park immediately.
Never stops this wild ride, does it?
Looks like your help is needed, Cecil.
Ah, I guess so, huh? Trick time! At least Lynne's not dead. You say that as if I'm not gonna go to this park and find her dead. In the time between her calling. Lynne calls and I oblige. I take off towards Tennis Park, the place where clearly something big is taken off. The manipulator. The person whose very existence sheds a new light on everything. Detective Joe's crime, the execution orders, and even my own death. Could it be? Could Lynne have been manipulated into shooting me? It's a natural state of thing. Lynne is dead and Maya is accused of murder. God, if you haven't seen the Maya is accused of genocide animation, please go watch that. It's one of the funniest things and explains Ace Attorney perfectly. Dum bum bum bum. Alrighty. That, however, will be where we end for today. Ghost Trick kind of takes it out of me. I don't know what it is, because I like it a lot, but it just drains me. But we will be finishing on Friday, so I hope everybody comes back for that. Tomorrow we will be continuing our wonderful fun Nuzlocke of the Gale of Darkness. That one. It's that one. I have rare candies in, which we will use when we get to the Lunatone so that we don't heckin' die. But yeah, that'll be cool. Wednesday, because we are back on Wednesdays now, we'll be playing the One Piece game, because I want to talk about One Piece, or excuse me, the One Piece GBA game. So that'll be cool. Another trip down childhood lane for me. Thursday is Izu time, with Infinite Fusion, more Pokemon. And then Friday will be Ghost Trick once again. But yeah, thank you everybody for coming, and I'll see you all in the future. Bye-bye now!